Lights in motion paint the night. Innovation takes the stage. Drones and dreams, we set the pace. Entertainment, bold and true. The future's here, we bring it to you. ArtCo drones lifted higher. ArtCo drones light the fire. From the ground up to the stars, ArtCo shines wherever you are. ArtCo drone in the sky. ArtCo we fly. Entertainment, bold and true. The future is here, we bring it to you. ArtCo drones lifted higher. ArtCo drones light the fire. ArtCo drone in the sky. ArtCo we fly.
Now for your weekly prescription of ArtCo drones and entertainment.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you had a great week. It's been nice. It's starting to get warm again here, and it looks like it's going to get up to 100 on Monday and Sunday. So, going to do some fishing on Sunday, and we're going to go in early and get out by 11 o'clock. So, hope you're all having a great week. Yeah, so I'm not working tomorrow, so yeah, let's get this show on the road. Let's welcome all the way from Melbourne, Australia. Let's welcome Dominic.
Good evening, everyone, and hello to everybody out there. Hello, Joe. Hello, Brian,
and Thomas.
Thomas. Yep, got him.
Yep.
Hello,
Yep.
everybody.
Building it up. And you have something important going on. Please let everybody know.
Over the, I believe, last 10 days, we had an issue with one of our great friends, Ari Laver, and his situation is his house burnt down and he lost his wife and his brother. The house is pretty much totaled. All the cars and everything in the whole area were also totaled. So there's been a GoFundMe that it was set up by, I believe, his daughter, and it's a little bit over halfway there. So if we can push it further, we'll be doing that also on the Northeast Drone Productions live stream a little later, and we'll be pushing it there because he's one of our own and we take care of our own, and we need to work hard to get it there so he can try and live life a little bit better.
Right. Yeah, that is just terrible news, and hopefully we could help him out and help him to rebuild his life and move forward. And that's just really tragic that he lost his wife and brother in the fire. Yeah.
Hello, Brenda.
And then we got Nick. Good to see you, Nick. Yep. And I just found out yesterday from Lloyd, Alexis is in the hospital.
No.
And she's got an issue with her foot, and she may lose a toe or several toes because of gangrene. So
Yeah.
sounds like it could be a diabetic issue, or I know she's been having some circulatory
Yeah.
issues for the last few years. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, let's keep her in our prayers and our
Of course.
thoughts,
Yep.
and hope she pulls through and hopefully saves her toe. You know,
Mm.
because sad thing about it is once you go down that road, you end up losing more toes and a foot, and yeah,
Yeah.
not good, not good. So, oh, we got Captain Joe in the chat. Good to see you, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
We're just waiting for the rest of the panelists to show up. Uh, yeah, the weather's been pretty nice. It started off cool, and we've been having a little bit of rain showers in the afternoon, late afternoon, early evening. Not much here in my neck of the woods, but down south in Colorado Springs, they've been getting a lot of rain down there. So, how's it going over in your neck of the woods?
Other than the days are getting longer,
Yeah.
the weather, we've had a couple of nice sunny days, but it's still struggling to get into the 60s.
Uh,
I think we've nudged, a 60 or a 61, but we've been hitting the mid 50s to high 50s for about the last week. So we're starting to move up,
that's good. That's
but it
good.
is the 1st of August here. So,
That's right. And August 2nd is my girlfriend Irene's birthday. She will be 42.
okay.
So, and August 1st here is
Yep.
Colorado Day. Colorado
Yes.
turned 150 years old.
Happy
Mhm.
birthday, Colorado, then.
Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, so I'll probably just stick around here. I talked to Rick's wife, chatted with her. I guess they're not doing anything. They're just going to be doing some gardening. So I go, okay. Yep. So,
Hello, Michael. Mr. Kitty.
Mr. Kitty, good to see you. So I'm going to break open that new jar of whiskey that got
Yes.
sitting in the closet by the furnace, and boy, I put that aging stick in that charred oak, and boy, the whiskey is really dark brown. So I'm kind of excited to try it out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Probably do it during Bill's show tomorrow.
Yeah.
So in the dronosphere, I guess the military is really ramping up using drones, especially FPV drones,
Oh, great.
because as in the Persian Gulf, what they'll do is they'll take a helicopter out to check out these tankers, make sure they're not carrying
Yeah.
contraband or they're not taking oil from Iran out. We're we're blocking Iran's shipments, but everything else they're escorting the ships through, so the strait is open. So what they do is they send out a drone to kind of scope out the ship, make
Nice.
sure that they're friendly, and then and these drones are disposable.
Oh, how
So
awesome.
they just once they run out of power, they fall in the ocean.
Mm.
So then what they do is they take the helicopter over, they rappel down, and they talk to the captain and check out everything and make sure everything's on the up and up. And so I thought that was pretty interesting how they're using drones over
Yep.
there. We saw how they used the sea drones that they were using. They're
The submersibles, yeah.
well, they're not submersibles.
Oh,
They're
okay.
surface drones. Or what they are tiny boats that are packed with explosives,
Nice.
and they ended up sinking an Iranian sub. And the
Okay, Brian.
and they took out one of the sub tenders. They're the
Oh, okay.
supply ships. Okay, Brian said my drone stats.
Right, Paul.
Ah, okay.
Paul Murray.
Cool.
Hello.
Yeah, USVs. That's right. Paul Murray in the chat. Hey, Paul. Good to see you.
Hey, Paul.
Great to have you on or have you in the chat. Good to see you. Yeah. So, yeah, I found out about this from Ryan Macbeth's YouTube channel. He's got a lot of really good stuff on there. He really breaks down what's going on in Iran and what's going on with our military, and he tries to dispel the rumors and the myths and the disinformation out there on what's going on out there. So that's pretty cool. DJI is coming out with the Pocket 4 Pro.
Yep.
And
I've already seen it.
Because
it's
cool.
It's already in the shops down here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sets up really nicely, actually.
Yeah.
Just slightly bigger than it's the same size as the 4, not the 4 Pro. But has a better, it seems as though it has a better grip than the Pocket 3.
And it has 2 lenses on it.
Yes.
So you get true telephoto or zoom on it rather than
on one of them you can only zoom to one times.
Right.
Only one of them has the main zoom.
Right. And it's got the feature where you could do vertical, and that'd be portrait.
Yes.
And horizontal, which would be landscape. Because I was a photographer going way back in the 70s and really got into it until I got to
back
college.
in the day where you used to use the chemicals in the dark room.
Right. Yeah, I learned how to do that. And I had fun learning all the tips and tricks and all the neat stuff that you could do. And so I was doing great until I took the final photography class, the expert class, and that just took the wind out of my sails for photography, because the teacher I had was a jackass. Instead of trying to point me into
Brad.
Brad. So ended up getting a shitty grade in that, and it just kind of there goes. I didn't touch a camera until the late 90s when I got my first digital camera. All right, let's welcome all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Western Michigan Aerials. It's Londonard. Welcome.
Oh, what did I do? Sign in the wrong account? Really?
So how's it going in Grand Rapids? How's the weather there?
Fine, a little cloudy. A little cloudy. I'm still trying to decipher. So am I really in this West Michigan areas?
No, I just
Oh,
made that up.
Oh, I was like,
That was
oh.
one of your channels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy. Okay, there it goes. So how you doing today, Art?
I'm doing pretty good. A little tired, but I only had to work 8 hours today and don't have to work tomorrow.
Brenda! Woo!
Brenda!
Waypoint, what's up, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah, I got out after 8 too for a change. Well, 8.5.
Oh.
And but I came home and fixed my recliner. I broke a spring.
Oh? Maybe you need a diet.
That could be it.
Yeah.
No, they break. You know what I mean? So I replaced it, but I overdid it. I bought a kit with 4 springs in it. I thought, why not use at least 3 of them? There's a reason why there was as many springs as there were. Let's just put it like that. Now I got too many, and it's like I'm riding a camel.
No.
I mean, it's like I don't know if it's ever gonna sag. I don't think it will.
This guy doesn't need any more springs, but he's pleading the 5th right now. Let's welcome Bill.
Bill, his name is Bill. Yeah.
Actually,
Bill.
actually draining the 5th right
Oh,
now.
draining
wow.
the 5th.
Draining
Okay.
the 5th. Yeah. Well, little tiny bit, just one drink. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Good evening. Good evening.
Still got a little bit of rum left, and then tomorrow I'm going to break out the whiskey that I've been saving for a couple months, and because tomorrow is Colorado Day. Colorado turns 150 years old.
It's all weed and Coors all day.
Yeah.
Be there.
Be
Can't
there.
wait.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, guys in the chat.
Good evening.
Yeah, we got Paul Murray in the chat.
Paul Murray.
I see
Oh, what's up, buddy?
I see him. Hi, Paul.
Yeah. Somebody block him.
Brad and Brian. Brian's there. And
I'm sure it's got nothing to do with Paul.
Yeah.
Mr. Kitty.
And we got Joe.
Mikey.
And we got
Captain Joe.
Captain Joe. Yep.
Dewey.
We got the usual gang.
What's wrong with looking like you're riding a camel? I kind of like, that kind of look is sometimes it's very good.
Well, I'm gonna.
I missed the
for the
beginning.
day or
I
so.
missed the beginning. What is that from?
Okay, long story short,
Yeah.
It's like
It's a spring.
YouTube University, right?
Mm.
And I broke a spring in my recliner,
Mhm.
and I actually clamped it initially. Put a clamp across it. But and then it broke in another place. I'm like, whatever. So I called a professional to come out and just fix my recliner.
Mm.
And he quoted me like $200-300. I'm like, fine, whatever. But he canceled the goddamn appointment like 3 times. Oh yeah, I'm really sorry I can't come today. Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry, bro.
So I thought he gave me too much time. So I got an Amazon and I ordered a whole kit.
Oh.
It came with 4 springs, all the clips.
Did you search on YouTube to see if somebody did a video on how to do that?
Well, on Amazon, there's a video. There's a video on the website that tells you the kit. But it's on YouTube, of course. So yeah,
I'd imagine if it's not, you should do yours.
Yeah.
it comes with all the crap, all the screws, even.
Good, cool.
It came with everything to do the job. So
With instructions and all that.
no,
You probably
maybe
just got to look at what's there and realize what you have, and that all seems pretty straightforward, actually.
It was very straightforward, and they tell you like there's different lengths. You just measure between the 2 boards, and you order the kit that fits yours. Mine was 27 inches, so I ordered a 27
You
inch kit.
bragger.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
The bigger the spring, the bigger the
Yeah.
sling.
That's what he said.
Not
Not
to
to
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Jim Bouchard.
Jimbo
Jimbo.
Shark. Yeah.
Oh, like I
Hey,
said,
Jim.
man, they sent me a whole kit.
Hi, Jim.
I knocked it out in about an hour or so.
Uh-huh.
And you're
it's like I
reclining.
said, I overdid it though, because I only broke 1 spring. So I replaced the 1 spring, and I sat on it and I go, oh, this feels about right. I go, yeah, but I got 3 more springs. Let's see what would happen if I throw a couple more on. You know.
Ah,
Yeah, like I said, it feels like I'm riding the camel right now because
Yeah.
they're pre-humped or whatever you want to call it.
that's
It's
what
called
she
something.
said.
There's a name for it. It's pre
Balanced.
no
Retention.
maybe something like that. But anyway, they're curved initially.
Right.
You know,
Pre-curved.
yeah, pre-curved, pre-loaded, pre-something.
Preloaded. Yeah, I bet you that's
Yeah.
about right. That
Yeah.
sounds right. Or close enough
Yeah.
for
And now I
government
got
work.
it. If I weigh
We know
500
what you mean.
pounds,
It's
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
if
Cool.
I weigh 500 pounds, it'd probably be perfect. But
Yeah, but
I'm
you
not quite
can
that
weigh
heavy yet.
500 pounds with someone sitting on this knee and someone sitting on that knee.
there
This
you
could come in
go.
handy.
Yeah, exactly.
You dog, you.
Well,
Or sometimes just one of them would bring you guys up to 500 pounds. That is
Yeah, well, it depends. Well, I'm part black, so let's get.
well, we all know that Bill came preloaded. Yeah.
Woo!
It's my first. You know what? My first 2 sips, you jackass.
You got room to
3
talk
sips,
over there.
whatever. Like to there. That's all I've had so far. I've had like
Oh,
3 or 4
Jack
sips.
Daniels.
Sips. Everything you saw me do, that's all I've drank tonight. So shit.
Yeah, I like tension, Brad. Tension. Sure.
I've been drinking Sprite,
No,
but you can't tell.
no, you can't. Wow, low calorie. You can't even see
Oh, you
it.
can see
Yeah,
it.
it's invisible.
It's
So low
invisible
calories,
calories.
invisible. Yeah.
This is sugar. Zero. That's what this is. Zero sugar Sprite. That's what this is.
Zero sugar.
You can actually read that.
Yeah, there
You
you
just
go.
can't see the green part.
Isn't that cool how that does that? I mean, I know this is nothing, but still pretty cool. You know,
Mhm.
it's a ghost of a good drink.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
Still
it
kinda
makes
cool
a
that it
good
sees
mixer.
what's on the other side like that.
Yeah, there you go. Mhm. Yeah, don't spill it. Oh my God, I
Hey,
spilled it.
Terry.
But
Hey, we got Terry Gator Drone.
Harry, put the can up again. What you just said, I just realized that. If you put it in front of your face, will I still be able to see your whole face?
no,
No. Okay. Cool.
no.
You had me worried there for a
It's
minute.
more of a lie. You're seeing. I don't know what the fuck that is. A mirror image.
Yeah, you're seeing his background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the back.
But how does it see the
spread
background? Is
not.
It sees
Otherwise,
the
it's
I mean, the
right.
camera's here. Well, let me
But-
do this. Let me bring it to my
Background.
ear.
Right.
It looks
shows your
right, dude.
background. It shows your background.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Your background is the foreground.
Yeah, it's completely correct.
Yeah,
See,
the
look, it's
background is in the
perfect.
Yeah,
The computer knows what your background is.
yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. Well, thank you for correcting me. I still think
I'm glad it just took me a minute because you said it sees through. And I go, wait a minute, let me see that again. If it was showing your face, I'd be like, wow, that's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
no, this is blocking my face, and it's taking everything out just to show the background. I know. I'm being silly, but still kind of cool.
Right.
so cool.
Just saying,
so silly.
it's part of the Corona.
That's it.
Isn't that a color? Coronaverse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just made up a
chroma.
Chroma.
Chromaverse.
Chromatic.
Yeah, in the chromaverse. Yeah.
Yeah, chromies.
There, they couldn't see this, and they can only see the can floating around.
Yeah. Mhm.
That'd be the chroma inverse, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
What's this thing you sent me, Elon? I just looked at it for the first time.
Oh, really? You didn't even notice that? It's hilarious.
Not until I come on. I don't even go on Facebook or Messenger.
Oh, you should share
Unless
it.
I
I don't know if
notice
Art
it.
would like it. Oh, why not though? He shows all kinds of crazy stuff.
Well, I like him, the Muppet.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
it's
if you put it up, I'm
hilarious.
sure it's funny. I'm
It
sure
is funny.
we probably can't show it on Art's stream.
Oh, it'll get demonetized. You think?
I don't know. Is it dirty?
Oh, does it
It's like,
have?
there's no music.
Does it have?
It's from
an-
Die Trickster. Is it dirty?
No, it swears a couple times though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. So does
Oh,
Artie.
okay, then.
When he's
yeah,
referring
go
to me
ahead.
for some reason, you know,
I
he
don't
was
know.
narrating me trying to talk
It's
me to spill my drink.
flipping hilarious. But there's a shit ton of these. you know. I don't know why you'd be demonetized. It's on Facebook. for
I
God's
don't know.
sake.
I didn't watch it. I just saw it there. I just
No, I
assumed.
mean as far as copyrights and stuff like
I
that. I
just
don't-
assumed. He's how many is he got? Is he big? This has 111,000 thumbs up.
yeah. He does a shit ton of these. It's hilarious.
2,000 comments.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's actually funny as hell. Put it up, man. Yeah, I don't think you got anything to lose. Personally, I don't see how it could be a problem.
This whole video is him saying you suck ass.
In different ways, yeah. Fucking hilarious, dude.
You want me to put it up, Art?
Yeah, go ahead.
Really?
Why not?
So-
We can send him $1, and he'll recover any losses.
Okay. That's probably not great. It's a Facebook page, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And
I
here
think
we
this is
go.
Well, can you see it?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yep.
All right. Do we have audio? Let's find out.
Send this to someone who sucks ass. You suck ass. You suck ass. You suck ass. Suck ass. So much fucking ass. Ass. I don't think you're listening. You suck ass. Bitch. Send this to someone who sucks ass.
Okay, that's it.
You suck ass. You suck ass. You suck ass.
Oh, it's
Suck
repeating. That's enough.
It's just repeating, yeah.
Yeah, go send this to somebody who sucks ass at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So you sent it to me. So I got
Because you
understand.
suck
Yeah.
ass. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
Bill.
I thought you'd think it was funny. I don't know. It was in the middle
It
of the
is
day.
no, it's actually it made me chuckle. And then
I
at
was
the
cracking
end,
up the first time I seen it.
and at the end though, that is the joke, by the way, is whoever you sent it to, you just sent it to someone who sucks ass.
Suck ass.
Because he actually even says it. Send it to someone who sucks ass. And then I
Yeah.
You suck ass, bitch.
didn't even realize that when you sent it. That's
Yeah, it's
funny.
when you're this Elmo. That's what's funny because there's a bunch of Kermit the Frog ones.
And it is
too.
Elmo.
The Kermit the Frog ones are freaking hilarious. Dude.
Oh yeah. The
Oh
ones-
my god!
Oh, have you seen the Star Wars one?
The Kermit the Frog?
Yeah, they're funny.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I thought Elmo got quite creative with his different versions of you. So
Yeah, he's up and down.
Yeah.
yeah. No, there was
You
a couple
suck
where
ass.
he
You suck
extended it for a few more words, and it was I can't remember what he said, but it was pretty good. So yeah.
Yeah.
He was very creative.
That's pretty funny.
Can Kermit be even more so, being the consummate performer and probably 30 years older than this newcomer?
Although you know what, Elmo's probably what 25,
Oh, minimum
30.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Been-
been
it's
around
been a
for a
minute.
minute. Elmo's been around for a minute. I've seen Elmo on Sesame Street. So
This could be interesting art stuff to look up.
to the internet.
To
To the internet.
I want to be the
Oh.
smartest.
I went to the
Smartest
internet
person.
and I found this.
Yeah. I went to the internet. And all I got was this crummy meme. Yeah, I was watching videos. You know, Bill likes this kind of stuff. It's like, what if so and so invaded the U.S.? What would happen and stuff like that? And it's like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of those. And
This is too funny. He has a career. I'm sorry. He actually has a career where he started as just a background monster on the show for 5 years, from 1980 to 1985, and where he appeared
He got
in
his big break.
season 17, a puppet that they've been using for 5 years. They decided to give a chance to. That's hysterical. Where puppet. I'm sorry, I think that's so funny. Where puppeteer Kevin Clash helped establish his definitive voice and personality. So that's the real first Elmo. Is 1985. You know.
Yeah, I thought so.
40 years.
I
Yeah,
thought it
because
was
those
back
other
there.
5 years, it was just some puppet in the background. Yeah, but but he had to lay in some couple of couches to get where he was.
Oh.
Oh wow.
doesn't do that. No casting couches for Elmo,
15 and 24.
bitch.
You know, that is 41. Elmo's 41.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, technically he's 5 years older, but he's up there. Yeah.
I got a
Too
drinking
old-
problem.
Too old for lon. At this
Yeah, let me have it. You need a sippy cup.
Yeah.
All right.
point. Not old enough for Artie. Um, so anyway, okay. Well, how old is Kermit?
Oh, he's gotta be
Kermit's way
60.
older than that, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the Sesame Street started in the late 60s.
I believe it started in '68.
Yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I said, I saw it. The hell, they used to play it in school. When I was in elementary school, they would have like AV and they would roll a TV.
He was created in
around.
1955.
Woo! 1955.
Yeah.
Wow, he's
Hey ho, it's Kermit the Frog.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Been
yeah.
longer than us.
Yeah, they rolled that shit in school. Rolled the TV up to the front of the school, and the teacher would probably go out back and smoke cigarettes.
In fact, that was Jim Henson performing him back then from 1955 to 1990.
Yeah.
So this isn't he was just some background monster. This was Kermit 1950 on WRC TV 1955. That's pretty interesting. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Became a big star nationally.
It was his first one of his first Muppets, if I'm not mistaken, was Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't know.
I'm not 100%.
Internet, please fill us in.
I'm about 95%.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I found this.
Yeah, they cut a ping pong ball in half.
Yeah.
And yada yada yada. There was a big story about it.
Got
Him and his
felt-
wife or somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
His wife came up with it, if I'm not mistaken, or his girlfriend at the time, or something like that.
Yeah.
Came up with the character. Yep.
All right, Henson began to work at WKTOP in the late spring of 1954 at age 17, hired to manipulate marionettes on a Saturday morning show called the Junior Morning Show, until the show was canceled only 3 weeks later. His first break into television industry was short-lived, but his talent landed him and his puppets an opportunity to continue working at WTOP TV, lip-syncing on Roy Meacham's Saturday show. So, I don't know, that's 54. So how did Kermit come around 1 year later? That means Henson was 18.
Oh, wow.
What kind of a success story is that? You make a fucking talking doll you control with a couple of sticks, with a crazy voice, and it launches. How much money has he made over the course of his life?
Oh, yeah.
Starting with a puppet.
Billions.
What a story. What a life. Think about that. What a life. Too short, too bad. That's a shame. He was still pumping it out there when he was gone, because he was still pretty young.
Yep.
That really sucked. Yeah, I don't care how. And this isn't about politics, because they were a bit lefty, but loved it.
Yeah.
Just funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of those kind of things where you go, "What the hell happened?" The guy that did Schoolhouse Rock, I watched a deal with him just the other day. And, they never got paid. They didn't make any money. He was still performing up until like recently. I mean, I'm not sure if he's still alive or not, but they never really got paid that much or anything. And yeah, it's just
probably just some studio rate.
Yeah, it was just some studio rate. Yeah.
And we all have memories of that growing up. I mean, that was pretty big.
Yeah,
I mean, let's not.
What's your function? Looking up phrases and causes and functions.
It was TV time. It wasn't internet on your phone on a screen in your hand time. And that's what was there. But it was pretty good, I thought.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill.
Must have been. Remember it.
I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Now I'm off to the White House. I wait in a line with a lot of the bills for the president to sign. I mean, I remember all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's somebody else, isn't it?
Yeah.
Electric Company.
That's Electric Company. You're right, because that was a cool show too.
I like
that. Morgan Freeman.
As a young person, I'm sorry.
I remember the video clip had something to do with a pinball machine.
Yeah.
Well, as a young person, with those two shows being on at the same time, because they were competitive. You had Morgan Freeman and Rita Moreno. It was objectively a funnier
Spider-Man
to watch. I always preferred it over Cess.
As I got older, Sesame
I
Street was
don't
pretty
know. I
good.
thought it was. I must have been older at that time. If I had to be forced to watch something, I'd put the kid to put that on.
Yeah, Electric Company was
Yep.
cool. Yeah, you're right. That was Electric Company. I'm thinking, but there's a shit ton of Schoolhouse Rock stuff. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. There's one about adverbs or something like that. There was one about
Did
cheese.
you do
There's
conjunction
one about
junction?
cheese. Yeah, I did conjunction junction.
How about
There's one about cheese.
we
That
the
was weird.
people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense,
That's how I know the
general
preamble.
welfare, and promote the
Blessings of
blessings and
liberty.
blessings of liberty
Blessings, yeah.
for ourselves and our prosperity, to ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America. The only reason I know the preamble to the Constitution
It's because
of the
of
United
that.
States is because of that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Everybody in that age bracket knows
Yeah.
the preamble of the Constitution. It's just,
Mhm.
Well,
ask
good
a
portion-
kid now
good
what the
portion.
preamble is.
Don't even know what it is.
Who didn't watch Saturday morning cartoons?
Yeah.
Who didn't?
My
Yeah,
phone's
that was that
phone's
kid.
ringing.
That was before the amble. That's why it was a preamble.
Right. For your ambulance. No, man. Who doesn't? Anyone in that age bracket knows the preamble of the Constitution.
Yep.
And that is exactly why.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because everybody watched Saturday morning cartoons because there was nothing else to do.
No. That's right.
Get up the crack of freaking dawn every Saturday.
Yep.
Yep, Sparrow.
Yep. Yep.
You didn't have computers. You didn't have cell phones.
Nope.
I mean, boy, you look back on that and it's like, it's like what we thought of our parents when they were kids. We think, wow, that was the olden days. Now the kids today, wow, that was the olden days before computers and cell phones. God, what were you doing? Rubbing two sticks to start a fire to cook dinner? No, that's called camping. We had electric stoves. We had gas stoves.
Yeah, man. It's just interesting,
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember when the new cartoons would have the pre-show on Fridays, on the Friday before the new season of new cartoons would come out.
Right.
And you'd watch that, beg your parents to let you watch it because that came on in the evening. You'd beg your parents to watch that, and they would talk about what the new cartoons were going to be. And I'm like, well, no, at crack of dawn, man. I was up every Saturday. Sitting this far from the TV, watching cartoons. As soon as it came out.
You were the remote. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll be sitting right there. Just like
change the channel. Lon, change the channel.
Nah, but that's a good thing about my parents being alcoholics and drug addicts. I didn't have to worry about them getting up early on Saturdays. You can forget that.
Oh, there you go.
That wasn't happening. That wasn't happening. So I had the TV to myself. As long as I didn't turn it on too loud, I was good to go.
There you go. Yeah, God. But I didn't watch some of the shows like He-Man. I didn't watch that. That was a little late. Huh?
You didn't watch Thundercats?
No, I didn't. No, that was a little later. Yeah.
How about
my dad started giving me. Huh?
Hey, Grant.
Space Ghost?
No. No.
How about
I did watch
Yogi Bear?
Yogi Bear, Scooby Doo. I watched that. The Jetsons. Yeah, I watched that.
Was Jetsons on during the day? They weren't a nighttime show initially.
I think
I know the Flintstones were, of course, but
I think they were prime time.
Yeah, I thought the Jetsons were prime time initially, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't know. I don't think I'm not quite old enough to know. Obviously, I never watched the Flintstones during prime time. I don't think.
Right. Yeah. There was another cartoon show that only lasted one season. That was Wait Till Your Father Gets Home.
Yep, I remember that one.
That was a cartoon?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And that didn't last very long. I kind of liked it.
I enjoyed it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What other cartoons did I watch?
Michael
Well,
W. Blaine.
later
Hello.
on, when cable started getting big and really started getting big in the late 80s, early 90s, you got the
Turner.
Cartoon Network,
Yeah.
and they had some shows. I didn't watch Rugrats because I thought, God, who was on drugs when they wrote that, or made that up? I'm like, those kids were freaky looking. I'm like, oh, that's not for me. But I
Hey,
grav-
Arnold was worse, by the way.
I gravitated towards Kim Possible.
Yep.
Kim
Kim
Possible.
Possible. You were like 30 when Kim Possible came out.
Yeah.
I know.
What are you, 40?
Yeah.
Kim Possible.
It was before smartphones. It was way before Facebook and social media.
To the
Yeah.
internet. Kim Possible.
Kim Possible. What was it?
When
Oh,
did...
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Dude, you must have been 50 when Powerpuff Girls came out.
Well, they were cute, but Kim Possible. They actually had some good.
2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2002, bro. That was like 20 years ago.
And, Phineas and Ferb. Remember them?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
They
can't
had.
talk. I watch a lot of cartoons, so I'm
They
fucking with
had
you. I watch a lot of
Barry
cartoons.
Penguin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Ed and Eddie.
Yep, they had some.
Ed and Eddie. Yeah.
Ren and
Speaking of Eddie,
Stimpy.
hello, Eddie
Eddie and Stimpy.
Nunez.
Eddie Nunez.
Speaking of Eddies.
Oh,
Yeah, speaking
Michael
of
Blade. He's here. Good to see
Yeah.
you guys. All the way from the Cape Cod. Yeah. And what was another one?
The Normal Show or the...
Oh,
No,
there was
something.
Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right, Brian. What are we going to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. But that was Animaniacs. That was on... Well,
Yeah.
Pinky and the Brain had their own spinoff, didn't they? But initially they were on Animaniacs.
Right.
Yeah, I used to like that show for a while. It got a little tired after a while.
Yeah.
Then they tried to bring it back, and I'm like, my favorite was Mindy and what's his name in Mindy?
Mork
Mindy,
and
the
Mindy.
dog. No, Mindy
sorry.
and the dog. The little dog, and she was like, "Hey, Mister, what you doing? Why?
Right.
Why? Okay, I love you. Bye bye." And the dog, the old lady, the lady would leave the dog in charge, and then the little girl would just take off and go do whatever the fuck she wanted. The dog was constantly trying to save her,
Yeah.
because she just go walking off, Anyway,
There was another one called Dexter.
yeah, I still like Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah.
His daughter, his sister Dee Dee.
Yeah, Dee Dee. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched all that crap. You're talking about we went from what you watched when you were a little kid on Saturday morning to shit you watched last week.
Yeah. You suck ass.
You suck ass. So much ass. Oh, so that's store-bought stuff there, right?
Nope. Made
Why's it got a
that.
label on it? Did you make your own label? That's kind of cool.
No, this was a bottle that I used.
Oh,
I started saving bottles
no, that's fair enough.
about a year ago.
That's fair.
And I thought, if I'm going to start brewing my own hooch, why not use the bottles you got? And then I ordered a bunch of bottles that are about 750 milliliters. So once I get going and start building up a kind of some storage, I think I've broken it down. I'm going to do rum and whiskey. So,
No gin?
No, I'm not a gin drinker, right? Never got into
Gin and
that.
juice, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
dog. The gin and juice.
Yeah, my last batch of whiskey didn't turn out too good. I went to do a double distillation. And then when I went through the second distillation to get the heads, the hearts, and tails, it was like really low ABV stuff. And I'm like, oh, shit. It was like 20 proof. I'm like, going, that's like wine. I didn't want any. And I didn't want
Whiskey flavored wine sounds gross.
Yeah.
Whiskey sounds gross in general, but
Yeah.
whiskey flavored wine. bleh.
Well, I wasn't a whiskey drinker either, and then I developed the taste for it. And then I started doing the flavored whiskeys, like the peanut butter whiskey. I like that, and I got started on fuzzy navels, and then I graduated to rumble mints, and that's where my troubles began.
Yeah.
Boy, you get really shit faced really fast on that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, Dom's back.
Yep.
I'm
I had
back.
to,
Mm-hmm.
you know what?
Oh, really? Oh, wow. I hope you're all right, man. Hope everything came out okay.
Yeah, it did.
I didn't hear any screaming, so
Yeah.
everything must be fine.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
Ah! Oh my God! I'm never eating that again.
Oh, push.
I'm never having Thai food ever again. Never.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
Never.
Yeah, no more Taco Bell for you. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, Taco Bell sent me an email because I was on the, you get the app and everything.
Yeah.
And they're all like, oh, we're taking 25% off and yada.
Yeah.
But dude, you got to do better than that. You got to do better to get me to go back in there. You got to do better than 25%, my friend. I may never eat at Taco Bell again, quite frankly. I may never eat it. It's
No
not-
shit.
I don't go to Qdoba anymore. Same reason. They had a big rash of food poisoning and stuff like that. And it's like, nope. Nope. I don't need to learn from my own experiences. I can learn from your experiences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get food poisoning eating somewhere, I'm not going there either.
Yeah.
You know? Nope. There's too many places to eat. There's too many other choices.
Yeah, that's
man.
right. Mm-hmm. Have you? Do you have Culver's in your
Yes.
neck of the woods?
Yeah, I like Culver's. Okay, I like going to Culver's and getting stuff that I don't normally get, like fish or pot roast or something like that.
Yeah.
They used to have meatloaf. I don't think they have meatloaf anymore. I go to Culver's and get stuff like that. I don't get like hamburgers and stuff at Culver's. I get like
I like their beer battered fish.
Yeah,
they're pretty good. It really reminded me of Long John Silver's and Captain D's.
Yeah.
They had some really good fish and chips.
We still have Long John Silver's, but I don't go there anymore. I don't know. It tends to be a little bit oily or greasy or something.
Yeah.
And the coating is just a little too thick. It's like this much fish and this much coating.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like yeesh, like crunch, and it's like it just disappears.
Yeah,
and it's like, where's the fish?
Where's the fish?
Where's the fish?
No
Yeah.
bread here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean a bunch of batter. I'll go
Yeah.
get pancakes if I want to eat a bunch of batter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Batter. What's the weather like for you, Dominic? Or did you guys already do the weather thing?
Well, we've done the weather thing, but I'll fill you in. Struggling to get to 60s, but today and yesterday we've had some pretty nice blue sky and had fog this morning. So
Good. My girlfriend's sister, she's down in Tasmania. I guess they went to the ocean, and they went to a marina, and her dog Zach is looking around. He's a stick dog. He likes to find sticks to play with.
okay,
Yeah.
that's good news.
Mhm.
Were they all out of ocean in the Philippines?
Yeah, they got. I mean,
I'm just saying they go with somewhere else to hang out on the beach. I'm like,
well, that's
were they all on the beach in the Philippines? They ran
God.
out.
Damn. can't run out of beach in the Philippines.
That's
They
what I'm saying.
they got it all. They got black sand beach. They've got pink sand beach. They got white sand beach. They got your regular brown sand. Which is pretty typical there.
Yeah. Well, I'm just.
They got
Oh,
it
man.
all there.
Yeah, they got it all.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, why go somewhere else to hang out on the beaches? It sounds kind of.
Well, Tasmania is kind of like New England, where their beaches are like rocky. There's not a whole lot of sand. So they went down to a marina, and there was a dock area for you to launch your boats and stuff.
Oh.
And they do a lot of fishing down there. They got their own boat, and they go out and they go fishing for whiting and sea trout. Yeah, I think they even get salmon now and then.
Oh, Tasmanian salmon is the best in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Better than coho? I find that hard to believe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a big salmon person. So they live in Tasmania? I thought they were there for vacation. I thought they were on vacation. I'm like, why would you leave one beach and go spend money to go to a different beach?
She married an Aussie.
Oh,
She married an Aussie, and they work on a vineyard. So,
Yeah, Tasmanian wine is the best in Australia.
mhm. Yep.
better than no, I'm just kidding. Better than Perth? I think not.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. So that's the family plan. They find foreigners to marry and then they move.
Yeah, there you go.
They move.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have a friend. She lives in Cebu, and let's see, not the last time, but the time before that I went there, I finally got to meet her because I knew her from YouTube, because her sister was married to an American in Colorado Springs.
Oh wow.
And I got to be friends with them. And when I went to the Philippines on my second trip, and I went down to Cebu for a couple days, and I got a hold of her, and I said, "Hey, I'm here. Let's meet up." And she took,
Lloyd.
"Hey, Lloyd, we went to 10,000 Roses, and that's where a lot of couples go there because they got 10,000 artificial roses that light up at night, and it's quite a scene to see, and it's a big to do there. So
What's up,
went
Lloyd?
there, had fun. Now she started a donut business, and some of the donuts she's posted on Facebook look delicious. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna try some of your donuts when I get there.
Yeah.
And when I was there, when I first met her, she was there with her then boyfriend, now is her husband. Yeah.
She's married.
Yeah. He's
That's
a pretty
bad,
cool
Lloyd.
guy. And I finally got to meet her son, who was a teenager when I met her on YouTube's.
What country is her husband from?
Oh, he's from the Philippines. He's
What?
from-
She married like
Oh,
locally?
yeah, I know.
Wow, she married like a Filipino national? Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know
That's
Filipinos
mad.
married other Filipinos.
yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
I didn't know that was a
And
thing.
Cebu is a pretty island. That'd be one of my choices. Where I would live. It's central in the country, and it's just a 30-minute flight back to Manila from the airport there. And
Mhm.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And on that bombshell, I need to go off to.
All right,
Right.
and good luck on
Yep.
your on the GoFundMe,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
have a good show tonight.
yeah. No worries. Bye bye.
Where's he going? Another
He's
show?
got his own show tonight.
He's doing his own show.
Yeah, you remember Ari
Yeah.
Lauer from the well,
Yeah.
his wife and brother were killed in a fire.
Yeah, I heard about that. Kinda.
Yeah, so he's doing a show, to help him out. Yeah.
That's cool. I thought they had like $50,000 or $60,000 already, though. I thought I saw.
Yeah, they may have right about now, but who knows?
Okay. This sounds like a lot,
So have you been watching Strange New Worlds yet?
No, I don't watch the new Star Trek stuff. I leave that up to you guys.
Okay, I watched the first episode of the latest season, and I
Is
liked
it any good? Oh, really?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So the premise of the show is they go to explore this phenomenon that something just popped up. Bill could fill us in on it when we're talking about the first episode of Strange New Worlds, where they found that phenomenon, and that phenomenon threw them back into time.
That's never been done before.
Yeah, but 67 million years into the past.
Hello. All right.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't know. I like that episode.
Yeah, I did. And there were dinosaurs there. And then they discovered
The dinosaurs, right? It's about 65. So it's actually 66 million.
Yeah.
Aren't they in another world? Wait a minute. Weren't they in outer
Anyway,
space somewhere?
they just made it fun and interesting.
Yeah.
But let's not forget that Mars has been dead for over 3 billion years. So
Yeah.
So they were at Earth,
you have no
and then
idea.
they found some phenomena that ran them back into time.
No, their assignment was to go check out this phenomenon in
Where?
their sector that they were, in. They
Another
said,
part of the galaxy.
Yes.
How'd they
So
end up back
went
at
there
Earth?
to check it, and they, Uhura said, "Hey, there's a, Bill. There's a distress call inside that phenomenon, and it's Starfleet." So they went in to investigate, and then they got pulled into it.
Mhm.
And then they discovered, the distress call was from them back in the past, because they got thrown back 66 million years ago. They're back at Earth, and so is Bill.
There he is.
That's so
And then
weird. I
they
still can't hear you.
discovered there was an alien race, because you got to remember, Mars still had an atmosphere and an ocean back then.
Well, why are they back in the solar system? That's the part that losing me. I
Well,
get that they went and saw something, got sent back in time. Why did they end up in our solar system when
Well,
they weren't in our solar system to begin with?
They went to investigate that distress call, and that took them back to solar system.
Oh, so they went back in time, 67 million years,
Yeah,
and then they went to investigate radio signal that they themselves sent out.
right. And there was an alien race that they discovered, and it turns out, there's an asteroid belt. Well, back then there wasn't. There was another inhabitable planet in that area, and they were an insectoid species,
Mm-hmm.
and they were fighting with the Martians. So the Martians stole their antimatter, blew up that planet, and then they got propelled back to the future. And then they discovered, because that civilization found out that their planet was dying that they were going to be gone anyway. So, well, we're going to be dead. So fuck these guys. Let's blow them up. And that's what became the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter.
You know, I got my audio back right in time to hear you say, "Well, you said, come on, let's fuck these guys."
So that's really what the show was about, or are you making it up?
Yeah, that's
Really?
I wish I heard anything he said.
He's talking
Oh,
about Strange New Worlds, so you watched it too. So
Yeah, but I didn't hear what he just explained.
Oh,
I did watch it. Yeah, they went back in time and they met the Martians.
Martians, and there was another planet.
There was a fifth planet.
Yes.
Yeah, in 65 million years ago. And
And
a
a ninth
bug-like
planet or
bug-like
whatever.
creature that apparently became aware of enough to create ships and invade. In fact, one had crashed on Earth during the dinosaurs. What?
Right.
There was a planet between Mars and Jupiter.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yes. It was the fifth planet.
What happened to? Wait a minute.
We're the third.
Well, it's the ninth planet technically, or 10th planet, depending if you what you feel
Yeah.
about Pluto.
Well, the
But
No,
planet
it's from the
between
sun. It'd be the fifth planet. We're the third. Mars is fourth. It would
Oh,
be
I
fifth.
see what you're saying. My bad. So what
It's a
kind
pretty
of
long
climate
distance
did it
between
have?
Mars and Jupiter. I mean, that's expansive. You know, in fact, that's part of the destruction of that planet is part of what is now the Kuiper Belt.
Yeah, the asteroid belt. I get it. So, what kind of climate was there? Because it's too far away from the sun to
No,
have
you got
a temperate zone. It's not in the temperate zone
zone.
anymore.
We're on the sun side of the habitable zone, and it stretches out past Mars. And Mars
Well,
had a denser atmosphere at the time.
All right, they actually kind of explain this. First of all, that's still possible because
Yeah.
whatever life developed on that planet was insectoid and could possibly live with a lot less sunlight than we do, maybe live off thermal, whatever. But they did address that before this happened. Obviously our our orbits around the moon, all three of us, Earth, Mars, and that planet were closer to the sun. Their destruction of that planet actually was because of where Mars was in its perihelion, you know, and maybe it was over here,
Oh,
was pushed further away and cooled down to where it was
oh,
uninhabitable for them. And Earth actually moved as well to a slightly warmer climate, got rid, killed off.
yeah, it became cooler, and then the
Whatever it
ice
did. Yeah,
age.
this all happened right about that time,
Yeah.
after the asteroid.
Mm.
So, and of
Right.
course, a piece of this planet is what hit Earth, it created, is what killed the dinosaurs, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
the explosion of this planet created the Chicxulub, whatever it's called,
I know what you mean.
asteroid,
Yeah.
Hitting and knocking off the dinosaurs. So,
Gotcha.
so apparently they're in this causality loop because
Right.
the Martians almost did blow up the planet, and he almost stopped them.
Right.
And really, by the rules of Starfleet, he should have stopped them. They were using their technologies. They took off them
Right.
to wipe out an entire species, a whole entire planet. Now, this planet, it may sound cruel, but they invaded Mars, and Mars lost 2 million lives so far because of it. 2 million.
Yeah.
So where did they get the technology? Because of the Enterprise or whatever the name.
Yeah,
of
they
the ship
sold
was?
the energy cell from the Enterprise.
Yeah.
It's actually powerful enough that they put it in a missile, shot it into the planet, and it basically imploded.
Yeah.
Destroyed that planet, and it was and killed the
And
crew,
destroyed
and killed the crew that did it.
Yeah.
And destroyed the ecosystem on Earth as well, technically.
Well, no, it just shifted us all a little further
Yeah,
off, and it
just
actually
a
made it better for us as mammals, where we ended up, and they ended up too cold for their own good. But apparently, the story is that they were able to get DNA from them when they were in contact with them, and according to Mbenga, there's apparently millions of examples of Martian DNA interspersed all over so in other words, they didn't just die out when their planet shifted from. They had time. That wasn't something that happened in a minute. You know what I mean? It altered their orbit around the sun,
Right.
and it just grew. You know, and
So they were smart enough for space flight, but they didn't realize blowing up another planet in the solar system would have ramifications on their own planet.
Well, no, they made a mistake. It wasn't their technology anyway. All they knew is, look, all that captain knew when she did it was that she had to do something or they were done. These creatures, once they hit their planet, they were powerless against them. They actually had to burn around and kill off a section of their own planet to stop them. That's why 2 million people died. So fucking desperate. You know what I mean? Like, they got to go. So that was her, and it wasn't her technology, and they did this on the fly. She was incredibly smart. She accessed this information from the computer in the Enterprise because, once again, that's what they fucking do. They do that on so many episodes. Even the OG, you know, you had Khan come on board. Oh, sure, check out our libraries, and he learned how to take the ship over.
Yeah,
because they were being gracious. You know, guests.
Gracious.
You know, you give them access to.
How many times you get burned the same way?
SpongeBob or something. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. No, how many times you get burned the same way? That's what I thought.
I
don't know. This whole time travel stuff too. It's been done already. The Enterprise gone back in time at Earth several times. There was a movie. There's several episodes.
Tying it into that loop, tying it into the birth of mankind. Because if this didn't happen, this wouldn't happen. So they kind of their own creation. You know what I mean? They're the result of their own creation, as if they were always there. So. I don't know. That's how it comes across. But then again, who knows? Maybe in 50 years, the Martians figured out a way to blow up that planet, and the same shit happened anyway. You know. But the fact of the matter is, nothing changed. So that means that planets were in the positions they were when this happened.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It had to be. You know what I'm saying? Can't be random. Some date and all the same thing. It would affect the Earth differently. It might push it closer to the sun. You know what I mean? It might. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where it is on its. I don't know if you give it that much thought. Who gives it that much thought? It was just
climate changes anyway, no matter what.
It was just fun.
It's fun.
I liked it.
I get it. You liked it.
The
climate changes regardless. You know what I mean? It was going to get cooler on the Earth regardless, and the dinosaurs wouldn't have been able to survive.
Well, this happened
eventually
to the dinosaurs because of the impact. You know, but
the dinosaurs died because of the planet cooled.
But you're saying that the climate would have changed. I don't know whatever.
The climate would have changed anyway.
Why?
Because climate changes. Why does it change now?
Because it does.
It just does. Yeah, it does.
It just does.
The sun puts out different, amounts of energy.
It's a production. It's actually the production of life that does that. I was just being.
Lots of things change.
The planets totally change once life's involved. It changes the amount of oxygen. It changes the amount of.
Yeah, shit happens. A volcano goes off. This shit happens. Yeah. We had the ice ages, and it had nothing to do with a comet or an asteroid hitting the Earth, and we went through the ice age.
It didn't.
No, not the ice age. And there's another one coming. They say it's a cycle.
We had a mini ice age in the 1800s. That's
yeah.
I'm just saying. The climate just changes. There's been several near extinction events.
No, I said, are you sure? Because I don't know. They changed your opinion how everything happened like every 15 years.
That's fair enough too.
That's
why that's why everybody hates me, because I don't just fall in line with all these theories. Right, I like to call them.
No, we get it.
Because they change it. 5-10 years, it'll be a whole different story.
Oh yeah,
on everything. I know we were heading into an ice age because of pollution. When it wasn't happening, all of a sudden it became global warming.
Right.
And there's been so many arguments the opposite. Nobody even pays attention to them. There's been days when Mount Pinatubo erupted that put out more chlorofluorocarbons in a day than we put out in 100 years, and nothing happened. There was a hole. There was a temporary hole, and it got filled in because of the reaction of the sunlight with the O2 in the air, and becomes O3, and the hole just eventually just closes back up.
Yeah.
I remember the big joke. Oh, it's going over Kenny Buckboard. That'll teach them. And then nothing happened, of course. I mean, it just went away. We're not that.
Yeah, Mr. Kitty. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, causality. I get that. I just think that it might have happened eventually anyway. Is what I'm
Right. Good night, Brenda.
Good
Yeah,
night,
I know,
Brenda.
but that, I mean, yeah, I know, but the premise of the story was whether it was, you liked it or not. I thought it was cute. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The second one was a horror movie.
Oh, okay. I'll watch
didn't
that tonight.
It comes out on Thursday.
I know.
Yeah,
What movie?
not movie.
Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds comes out
Oh,
on Thursday.
Strange New Worlds.
Episode
Gotcha.
2, this season's episode 2. Yeah.
All right, then I won't talk to you
usually
about it.
watch it on Fridays.
I wasn't crazy about it, but it was okay. I mean, these feel more like Star Trek now, instead of the old, this
Right.
this episodic with a little background shit going on instead of totally focusing on the background shit and actually having missions and doing things. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't mind there being some tete-a-tete, but of course, it builds the characters and the storyline and all that stuff.
So it gets
Right.
wrapped up every week, basically,
Yeah,
like Star Trek. It basically gets wrapped up every week.
Right. They call it episodic, right? It just
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of tied to each other. They may refer to the previous incidents, but it's not like this is the next day and this is the next. It wasn't like that,
Right.
But,
which is better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my
it's the
opinion,
original
it's really
format,
better.
and we always liked it, And instead of being totally invested in it, what if you miss a couple of weeks, And you can always catch them later, you know what I mean?
Well, nowadays, yeah. Back then, you couldn't. If you missed it, you missed it. You missed it. Waiting for reruns.
Even with the episodics, there's always something at the end that ties the whole season together. So you want to catch that,
Right.
Sometimes, and depending on how much they weigh this series, is to whether you're really keeping track because of what's going to happen at the end, versus it's just the end, the cliffhanger at the end of not Deep Space Nine.
Voyager?
No, Deep Space Nine.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, they had these story arcs, but it could totally change the next season. But they would kind of come to the end of it, but it still continued. You know what I mean? In a lesser form,
Right.
It just wasn't just that, and there was other things going on. But that's the way that was. That was like a soap opera version of Star. It just was engaging anyway for somebody.
Yeah.
They did a good job. I like Deep Space Nine, but it's hard
It
to.
was all right. It's the last one that I actually watched
I liked it.
continuously.
Maybe not so much now.
After that, I was over it.
I mean, I grew to like the characters. I don't know, but you know
Yeah.
what? Looking back at them, they look really silly now. I guess. I mean, I like Quark. I never liked Kira. I thought she was just over the top.
Right.
Oh, the Bajoran, that chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just over the top.
The Kardashians, I didn't like all that. I thought it
That
was
was
stupid.
overacting and all that shit.
Yeah.
Kardashians were kind of cool. Those actors did a good job with that shit. I thought. They were,
Yeah.
working under a lot of shit.
It just seems like it was a lot of. It's getting a little preachy, I guess.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, they talked about. It was religious. The fires.
Yeah, it was more political.
But it was really more mystical than it was religion, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it had
They prayed to
intrigue.
sprites and shit.
Yeah, I didn't mean it preachy that way. I mean, just start, balancing right and wrong, and it just seemed like there was too many correlations with our own history.
Hey,
You know?
we got Tom and Ruth.
Probably
Philippine
I'm
Adventure.
Ruth.
that's probably a pretty common history in the world. Hello, Tom and Ruth from the Philippines.
How do you know that? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I follow those guys. They
He's got a
were
memory like a trap.
they were living in Mindanao down by Davao, but they've moved back to Florida. They live in Florida now. Yeah.
Oh.
So Tom, we're in Florida. I think they're over near Daytona, right?
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
What a
Tom-
huge difference.
Bill is married to a Filipina, and they live in Stewart.
What are you
Florida.
doxing me for?
Yeah, goodness, exactly. Eyebrows out.
Hey, I'm not Mendoza.
Oh yeah, New Smyrna. Yeah,
New
New Smyrna.
Smyrna Beach. That's way up there. I'm in the Treasure Coast,
Oh, New
Port St.
Smyrna.
Lucie.
They're in
Huh?
New Smyrna.
Yeah, that's outside of Daytona.
No, we just said that. New Smyrna Beach is right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not in Stewart. I work in Stewart.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I live in Port St. Lucie.
Yeah. So if you want to go bowling, go to Sticks. Or no, Sticks is the bar next to
With
Stewart
the
Bowl.
yeah, Sticks, because they got pool tables in there.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah, we put a whole bunch of chairs in there, brother. This is all going on now. The
Oh,
GM
cool.
she just turned into a girl again, and we had no use for these chairs anyway, which was we kind of inherited them, and they're kind of heavy duty, and all the cushions are great. They're like perfect. They're not going to break easy. They're heavy, you know. Anyway, so they set them up in like semicircles because you got all that open space, but no place to sit really. There's those little square tables along the edges on those high tops, which are clumsy
Yeah.
anyway. So there's like 3 spots up by the bar because that area is pretty large. And you shouldn't have that many people congregating and walking around anyway by the entrance. It's always where there's trouble. Somebody's trying to leave, somebody's trying to come in. Anyway, but not anymore though. We don't have trouble anymore. So now she feels safe doing this. She ordered a bunch of tables. There's at least 4 or 5 more other areas where people could sit around in these chairs. So that's kind of cool. And we moved the shuffleboard down. Nobody's playing that thing. Which is too bad. It's kind of fun.
Huh, yeah.
I gave up on the one dartboard for now, so we just have the one dartboard. But they put in a whole bunch of what do you call them? Pinball machines, brand new,
Oh,
state of the art looking, colorful, noisy. There's 4 by the front door, and there's going to be 3 over by where the dartboard was.
Ah.
I got rid of the one that wasn't working. The one that I had fixed was still working, so that's in the corner, and the other one's just parts or whatever. Because now there's not going to be any room anyway. So that's cool. It's this thing I got to worry about. But so it gives people something to do, I guess. We'll see if they take off. Apparently, these
pinball machines
do well at the Vero bar. But you know what? People can be really different from town to town down here.
Yeah,
their clientele is definitely different than ours.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their clientele, not that they don't play country in our bar, but they usually not play country in that bar. Because I've been in there a couple of times, and nothing wrong with that. Just saying, it's just a different clientele.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, it depends on the night, and they can smoke in that bar. Isn't that ridiculous?
Wow!
It's somehow
grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a shit ton of smoke eaters in the bar, man.
That one that I fixed, the inside of that thing, man, it was so disgusting. It was in there a long time, and it's got a computer with a power supply, a normal size 400-watt power supply, with a big old, or actually 2, I think. Did it have 2 or 1? I think it just had the one big instead. Fan running all the time. It's a fucking it's a vacuum cleaner, air cleaner running the whole time the bar's open, which has got smoke floating all through it. It was so gross in that thing. Just cleaning it, but I got it to work.
Good.
And 2 months later, the one that was nothing wrong with that we had already decides to die. That's what you get. Should have made them look into getting new ones.
Yeah.
There's no more ping pong table that broke. So this is part of it. Instead of getting another one.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really make shit on that anyway.
Cool.
Is kind of dividing the area up, and she ordered these tables that light up like acrylic, I guess, or something. I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't know what she ordered. That's my mind. That's what I see, some acrylic light up table. Which watch, they're not LED. I'll have to slap her. Because you'll be replacing bulbs in these things all the fucking time. They'll look terrible, you know. But anyway, that's what you bought. So 70s bar look, I guess.
Cool.
I don't know. We're down to 2 bartenders over there. Anybody want a job?
Oh, okay.
I'll take a job.
I let somebody go. Somebody I liked. So it's totally his own fault.
What did you do? Get caught stealing?
Huh?
Caught stealing?
No.
No, just drunk.
Oh, he was drinking on the job?
No. But
No?
no, but
There's only really 2 reasons to fire anybody from a bar, isn't it?
no.
Stealing or drinking on the job. I guess if you just don't show up regularly. But
Yeah.
hell,
Nobody
most
ever
people in the
caught
bar
it.
industry get away with that.
Nobody
shit.
ever caught it. This is first of all, I like the guy. I wouldn't talk about him. Nobody ever caught him drinking at the bar.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But what went on was his fault.
Oh.
It's a shame. He's a really good guy. Like him a lot.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you know.
Mhm.
He knows it is, by the way. So me saying that is not anyway, casting any kind of aspersion against him.
We don't even know who it is, so none of us even know who it is, so it's all good. You can
You got to show
asperse
up
all
for
you
work.
want.
You got to show up for work when, especially when you're the only employee, so the place doesn't
Yeah.
open.
Right?
It costs the company a lot of money,
Yeah,
and have it happen more than once.
I'm taking the fifth.
yeah, that's more like the half
On
gallon.
the advice of my counsel.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that, but you can if you want to. It's just funny. It was funny.
Yeah,
It was a farce. It was what I expected, quite frankly. Who and I don't care who you call in front of Congress. Why would you answer their questions?
No, he's doing the bare minimum because not going, he'd be in contempt.
Right. So he's
So
just
he
going to
can
show
go
up and
there,
not answer
plead
your
the fifth,
questions.
and leave. Yeah, because he never wanted to say anything to begin with. Because it doesn't look good. There's a lot of evidence in its own doing. They got shit on servers where he's saying one thing in his own diary on a government server and saying the exact opposite to the American people during. I mean, he's just caught over and over. So why would you talk? Right? They don't need him to talk. There are counties, cities, states that are suing him.
yeah.
And I'm not
And
sure
to
if
make a
that's
god
even.
out of this guy, what is it that he actually did? By the way, I know what I think he really did, and most people, he gave money to gain gain a function in that lab. He didn't do
Right.
his due diligence. That lab had apparently been known to have problems in the past.
Right.
We paid for the fucking COVID basically through him, but forget that. Say that's all a lie, which it's not. But say he says it is. Okay. What made him the god? What did he actually do to stop COVID? He didn't have anything to do with the vaccine. He just told everybody to take it or you're going to lose your job. Everything he did was fascist, by the way, just to be clear.
Right. Hmm.
Absolutely fascist. I don't care if it was for good reasons. That all the fascists think that.
And he also was.
What I
you
just
know,
said just now would have gotten my channel canceled back
Yeah.
then. I'm sorry.
And he was also involved with the AIDS epidemic, where he recommended taking this cancer drug to treat it. And it ended up hurting more than it cured.
Sometimes that happens in medicine. You gotta. What bothers me is in this particular case, the things that he was doing only seemed to be to acerbate or to prove that he was needed, because the things that he was doing, he even shown in his own diary, had little like didn't have the effectiveness that they were purporting that they did. Plus, they actually exaggerated the death total that he had.
Yeah.
It went like within 2 weeks, and it was like double that when he went on the air. So I mean, it's just so much horseshit. And then I mean, never mind all the silly crap that he was. He was like a little girl. If you did you watch that video I sent you the link to?
Yeah, I did. And I watched part of it. I'm gonna watch.
That's it,
more
Brett
of it
Cooper.
later.
She does it. She does it
Yeah.
perfect. She does it like she's yeah, it's very funny. She's pretty smart, actually, that kid.
Hmm.
But yeah, fuck that guy. Seriously, he caused a lot of damage to this country
Yes, he
with
did.
their policies that they had little to no idea, no science. There was no science to it
Right.
working.
Hmm.
The states that opened up earlier did no better or didn't know any better or worse than the states that didn't open up earlier. You know what I mean? We didn't have a ridiculously high percentage of deaths in Florida, even though
Right.
we opened up the businesses and the hospitals and long before they did. In fact, really percentage wise, we're probably way better than New York. I don't know about California. It's a big state. It's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of numbers. And I'll bet you they're
Mhm.
there. It was crazy. The whole thing was. He even
Crazy, man.
said that they thought that the efficacy of people not getting sick again was like 30% of the. Said he didn't actually believe, even though they were purporting get the shot, you wouldn't get COVID.
Yeah.
Then they changed it to get the shot, you wouldn't spread COVID.
Yeah.
Which means you can still get it. So if you didn't take it, you were endangering everybody you come in contact with. That was the twist.
That was ridiculous. I argued with people about that because I'm like, that's like telling me if I go outside in the rain without an umbrella, you're gonna get wet. You know what I mean? It's just
you're the root cause. I
sense.
mean, that's the ultimate guilt trip that you could cause the death of people. You know, my actual last doctor, the one before that, well, she was a PA, but anyway, she said it to me. Well, you're protecting the people around you. Actually said it. So they buy it because they believe it. They believe if you take it, it's going to do something to that virus that you're not going to pass it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And at best, the real science is it may lessen the effects of your. That's what they came up. Eventually that was what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You'll just do better. It won't kill you. Because it was whatever. Here's the thing: COVID's not killing people in like the mask. What is it because of the shots, or the fact that it's been introduced into our systems?
It's called herd immunity.
Yeah,
just like with anything else. That's why.
Else.
Yeah,
we died of the Spanish flu recently.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
It was the Spanish flu. It killed like 200 million people or something. Way more than COVID did. I don't know if it's 200. It was a lot. Way more than COVID did, especially as a percentage of the overall population of the planet and how less densely populated we were then. You know what I mean? So don't get crazy. And there was another one too. Like, wasn't there a swine flu in the 50s?
Yeah, swine flu. There was swine flu.
And flu kills like 30 to 40 million people a year anyway.
Mm-hmm. There was another one too, just recently that revolved around mosquitoes.
West Nile.
West Nile, yeah, that was another one. West Nile. That's what about West Nile.
What my friend Rick had. He's still in a wheelchair.
Wow, that sucks.
He's doing better. He's actually, moving his legs around, but he's still in the.
How long has it been?
But he's going to rehab every day at Craig Hospital.
How long has it been?
How old is he? He's let's see, he's 72.
Not how old is he? How long has it been that this has happened to him?
I think this happened like
Christ.
3 or 4 years ago. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, that's a long journey, but at his age, he's doing great.
Yeah.
Because it could never come back, any of it, and he's got some back, which is great.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, a mutual friend of ours, he got it, and he made it about 95% back. He's no longer using a walker, and he's not even on crutches anymore. He does use a cane. That's it. Yeah.
You jealous?
I just don't.
What do you have again?
Arthrogryposis multiplex congenita.
The fuck is that? Does it have a simple name like Lou Gehrig's disease or something?
AMC.
AMC. Thank you.
Yeah. It's contracture of the joints.
He's got gremlin disease.
He's got gremlins. Oh,
this is the pacer disease. This is AMC. Yuck. The javelin disease.
You seem to be doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I belong to a group on YouTube of people that have the same disability, and I look at them and I'm like going, shit, I'm much more mobile than a lot of those people.
That's always good.
Yeah, it's always good to put yourself above other people. I like
right.
Yeah.
I was
judge your success based on someone else's failure.
Right.
Yeah. All right, we know what you mean. You're basing it on the average Joe and how
I appreciate that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, of course we are. It's like I don't look 65.
65.
You look like 73.
I lost 10. Hey, remember I told you about the thing with the prostate? The 0.1?
Yeah.
The doctor, I saw my doctor finally, and he said, "Oh, thing's great." I said, "Well, it went up from 0.04 to 0.1." He goes, yeah, less than 0.1. You guys see that little symbol right there? It's less than 0.1. So it's less than 0.04, and it went to less than 0.1, which is still less, like nothing. So
Oh,
nothing.
good.
But everything's fine. All my other numbers were fine. Everything was good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He said he's going to come by the bowling alley.
Good.
Dr. Mai. Asian doctors. I trust them for some reason. Is that racist? Yeah.
I don't know.
This guy's pretty well.
Oh, you need
pretty well,
acupuncture. You need a chiropractor.
You look him
Ginseng.
up. He's very well credentialed, and he's very well. He's fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Ling Ling.
Yeah, I was over worried about nothing. You know, if it goes up to 1.7, I might rethink things. But yeah, it's, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit more. You know.
Yeah, the whole COVID thing, though. I mean, here's the thing. That's everybody just take a deep breath.
Fine.
But they're putting it all on Fauci, and there were other people involved, though. You know what I mean?
No, we're not putting it all on Fauci. We're only
not you. I didn't say you.
It
just
to the fire for
feels
the
like
things that
it's
he
focusing
actually
on
said,
him.
and he actually did, because he was the driving force behind a lot of things. And this is what they rip apart in these videos, because I don't even remember anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to watch this stuff, because I see it and say, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. And these are things that they did during the whole
mask thing.
during the COVID
lockdown.
all the things, and these were edicts from him. What did he actually do to solve? Nothing. The drug companies came up with Pfizer and what do you call the other one? Came up with
Moderna.
Moderna,
Moderna,
right, out of England. Yeah, they came up with them, and you could pick either one. And then it's the efficacy in the one, or you had to take one less shot of the other one, whatever. But they're all the same thing. But this was good, and I did it.
Right.
Because I'm overweight and I've got, I'm on the verge of diabetes, and
comorbidity.
all the stressors, I got all that stuff, plus my age group, and dude, look at my job. I mean, we opened up early. I was in front of hundreds of people, on a regular basis. Breathing air. Never got sick. I remember getting sick, but I don't know if it's COVID or not. And if it was, get the fuck out of here.
I got sick a few times.
I felt like shit for like 11 days, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never took the test.
Yeah. Regardless, I think it's I don't know. Like I said, there was a lot of people involved. It gets kind of partisan sometimes, and like when Trump was in charge, that was all wrong. But when Biden's in charge, it was all right, and vice versa, depending on what side of the fence you stand on.
He was
what I mean? And it's just
he served under Trump too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's not that. We're holding his feet to the fire to the things that he did that actually damaged people's lives. They're like this girl this Brett Cooper. She couldn't go to college the last 2 years of her. Never went to the whatever graduation. None of that stuff. Just destroyed that for her, and thousands or millions of other people around it for nothing. Seriously, they should never have done that. And what about the kids going to schools and like that? My God, you know how many people came into my place? Oh, our home teacher because of the whole, and it'd be they're during the day bowling with their kids. It was unbelievable.
Right.
You leave it up to the parents, forget it.
I'm all about I mean, I totally agree to an extent. I don't know. Some of this is a lot of hindsight and it's Monday morning quarterbacking. You know what I mean? And it's just a little bit. I'm just saying, because I'll stick up for Trump the same way because a lot of people put it on him too.
It's not because I complained about it while it was happening, and so did other people.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I don't mean that.
So it's not Monday morning quarterbacking. I actually listened to shows that would tell you what it was and what it wasn't going to do. And these were doctors, and these were just as entire countries took a different route. Sweden just went herd mentality, and they didn't have a high death rate at all. Huh?
Yeah, Denmark did too. Denmark didn't care shit. Denmark said, "Fuck it."
It's a fluke. It's going to have to eventually get into just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree that they were wrong. I'm just saying that they didn't. You know what I mean? They were dealing with what they had at the time.
All right.
I don't know how I'd react.
Right.
Try this. She brought this up in there. He actually had data, and he talked about it in his diary, that they were at about 30% effectiveness at this time, and it's showing basically diminishing returns. It was actually going down. That was the trend. And instead, he went out and he made people take a fourth shot, and people lost their jobs over this shit. I mean, there was a lot of, and the closings were just.
Oh, there's a lot of damage, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sticking up for him.
A lot of damage
in that sense. I'm just saying that,
But he had the information right in front of him that showed what he was doing wasn't going to be effective, and he did it anyway. And it showed how much he loved the fame. He loved being the Dr. Fauci. Dude, you gotta watch. You gotta check into what's in this diary.
Right.
How he gushed. They actually showed videos of them treating me like he was some kind of god. It was Julia Roberts going, I can't believe it's you, and he said, and he just would gush about this in his own diary.
He's at games and he's on TV every night. And
dude, it was
crazy.
crazy.
And the other. No, I get all of that. I'm
why
just
did he do
saying,
it?
I'm not
That's why he did
sure
it.
who would handle it any different. I don't know.
Spotlight. He actually called himself the most famous person in the world, and certainly the most recognizable face in this country. Actually said that to himself in his diary.
Right.
He loved this.
He loved
I agree I agree he wallowed in it. I agree with that too. I agree with
why
everything.
not? Why not? It was his fault to begin with, man. What the fuck? That's illegal. That's why they were doing it in China. It's illegal here. Gain of function is not. So they're doing it in China anyway, and we're with our money. And we make a god out of him, a hero out of him. What the fuck?
Yeah, and with them knowing
that
here
for a reason.
Yeah, and him knowing that in the back of his head that it was a lab leak the whole time and stuff like that.
Dude, and how
I agree with all that.
Is it to do it in a country with the population that densely packed? I mean, especially where they did, they lost a lot of people got sick. So because let's face it, at first, there was a pretty good chance if you had certain factors,
comorbidities,
because we had no defense against it. It was kind of new,
right?
And bodies had to build defense, how to survive it, and then like you said, it just turns into flu season, eventually, just like anything else, but not at first. And it happened pretty. I mean, you if you're going to get the world, seed it in one of the most densely populated areas in the world to start with, who ships products and all kinds of crap, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, they killed a lot of Chinese with this shit.
Yeah, you never gonna know how many either because China covered it up.
And then all the ships.
If you had China, they had like 10 people die. You know what I mean? Yeah, China, like 10 people died. I'm exaggerating. I'm just saying.
No,
it's
very high, actually. Yeah.
I don't know if we ever got the real numbers. I don't think so.
There you go.
If any of these were real numbers.
If you look it up right now, it's interesting what they said and what people think actually happened. Or at least back in the day. I don't know what everybody's saying now. Probably know China finally.
I don't know. All right, China.
See? Right? It's a stupid ass low number, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a crazy ass low number. Yeah. India too. India's another one that claims not that many people died, right? But they're so filthy normally that apparently they got a resistance. Little joke there.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice, really nice. Jesus, Mary.
They can survive the bubonic plague based on what they deal with on the daily. Have you ever seen India? There's no way. They're not on my bucket list.
Here you go. So here's your numbers. All right, suspected cases 1,369,800,000, 97% of China's population. 2023 study estimate. Recovered.
Do you think almost all of them got COVID?
Now, deaths, according to China, is
China.
122,398.
Oh, that's higher than I last heard.
Well, that's what China is official.
No, that's higher than what I last heard China was claiming.
Below that, it says what the world estimates. It's 1.1. That's million. Yeah, 1,870,000 to 2,600,000.
Right. That's what I heard too.
20 to 25. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, considering the size of the population, but still,
And how tight they are too. How close they
when you
live
want to
together.
get something started, that's the place to do it, baby.
Yeah.
Especially one of the most productive areas where products coming in and out of there all day long, every day.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the busiest seaports in the world.
Yeah, it's a sad little snippet of our history, that's for sure.
Right.
It's
too bad.
But it's not. But it's nothing. It's just an annoyance. There's still laws in the books, you know what I mean? If I take the test, I'm positive, can't come to work for 5 days.
Yeah.
Really? That's still in effect? That's not in effect in my job.
No, I think it depends on the job. I don't think that's a law.
Yeah.
I think my job, I'm telling you, they'd say, I think the thinking is you can come back. At first, it was 2 weeks after you. After
Yeah,
you showed
that's
positive.
right. That's what
Then
I
it went
remember.
down to a week after you showed a not,
Yeah.
a negative, and then now I think it's 3 days now. You
Yeah.
show,
Is it?
yeah, I'm showing a negative. You got 3. I don't know, something like that.
Don't even ask you anymore here.
Actually, I think if you show
Don't even
positive, it's
think.
3 days because it doesn't last as long as it used to.
Mm.
We're not. The infectious part of it is just in the first couple of days.
Yeah. Because I worked through the whole thing. I never had any time off at all. And for weeks, months, it feels like you're getting your temperature taken everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You had to wear a mask everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yada yada. You had to sign that you didn't think you had COVID.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We actually closed down for it was either 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So I didn't work for 5 or 6. So I got paid for that. Got paid pretty good actually.
Oh.
I got paid double.
I got paid more than my normal check.
Yeah.
And she got paid
Oh,
too.
and don't forget, you got the stimulus check after that.
Yeah, they get a
Yeah,
stimulus check.
there
I
a
was
couple of them.
rolling in the dough during COVID, quite frankly.
Yeah.
I was getting double time because I was working and getting a COVID check too. So I was getting 40 hours of COVID months and my normal pay.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to do that.
No, that's the way, because I had to work.
They made us pay back a week of her check because they said, based on the cutoff week, when she went back to work, that she received it, and they're wrong. I know they're fucking wrong, but
Right.
I didn't even argue. We just cut them a check and sent it back.
Right.
But I know they're wrong because I'm the one that submitted all that shit. They're absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
Mine came out even. I understood how it worked, So anyway, it's free money. We received quite a bit of it. We were actually doing pretty good. It wasn't, but let's face it, we were printing money. It hurt the economy.
It's
It
all
hurt the
fake.
economy. It hurt the economy big time. It's just
Yes,
Trillions
it
of
is.
dollars.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, I made out like a bandit, man, because I was getting paid 40 plus whatever I worked, and then they got the stimulus checks. I'm like, okay, made out like a bandit. I'm like, holy crap! I was rolling in the dough.
Well, they never
And everything
asked
was
for it back,
cheap.
so.
Yeah, I jumped on an airplane and flew to what was it, Colorado or something like that. What was that during COVID? We had spin down, wasn't it? Or
Yeah, I think it was.
dude,
Yeah,
I paid like $50-$60 round trip. I was on the plane almost by myself.
Yeah.
I was like maybe 10
nobody
people
was-
on the whole
nobody was-
goddamn plane.
Right. Nobody was flying, so they're just
Nobody
trying
was flying.
trying to get somebody on them to keep the routes open.
Yeah, I had the whole goddamn row to myself. I'm like,
Yeah, I went to that, the spin down. It was fun.
Which one are you talking about?
I think it was spin down.
Yeah,
Is
the
it-
one in Denver. Well, it wasn't. It was up in Dillon, Colorado.
Colorado, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Artie,
Yeah,
we went to
Roosevelt
what? We went to spin up
there.
in Austin,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Artie.
That too.
Huh?
Said we were
Artie
in
was
this,
at that. Yeah.
Artie, we were in spin up in Austin, right?
Right.
And so was I. I was there.
Yeah, I went to
You were
two
there?
of them.
Yeah, I went to one
we
of
were,
them.
we were in the same hotel, so we kind of.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you picked me up in that little Mustang.
White Mustang. Yeah, well, they didn't have what I rented. I just rented a subcompact. They didn't have any. They said, "You want this?" I said, "Sure." So I took the Mustang.
There
It wasn't
you
a fucking
go.
GT or anything, but it was fun.
Yeah, we had the same problem. They didn't have our car, and they ended up giving us a Beamer. Me and
Yeah,
Ken.
they upgrade you.
Yeah, they gave us a Beamer.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know
It's like a
what that-
thing. It's what they do. They're not going to downgrade you, and then they have to give you some money back.
Yeah.
If it's not sitting there making money, you may as well give it out.
But no, it was all good, man. Like I said, I think I flew 2 or 3 times during COVID. It was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Other than have to wear a mask all the time. Other than that, it was flipping awesome. No crowds. No, it was the
Yeah,
shit.
that's right. When I went to spin down, I had to wear a mask going to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Driving was great. Nobody was on the road. It was like a ghost town around here, dude.
It was
You're like flying down the freeway like $1.50.
Thank you, Fauci. Thank you, Fauci, for the good times.
yeah.
Empty
Yeah, for a
streets
single
and
dude,
free,
for a
empty
single dude
streets
like
and
me,
free money.
it was
Yeah,
awesome.
that's right. Mhm.
Yeah, it was great driving around here. Shit,
It makes you want to create. It makes you want to create another.
novel virus.
Pandemic. Yeah.
Where are the
Very.
bats at? Somebody get me a bat, real quick.
Give me a bat. Yeah. Let's.
Let me
Where's
hand
the
me a-
nearest wet market? There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and he knew that the wet market said nothing about it. That's in his diary, and they
Yep.
show a clip of him on TV calling for the shutting down of all wet markets.
Yeah.
He already knew it had nothing to fucking do with it. Maybe he just didn't like wet markets because he thought they were breeding grounds of diseases, but there was no evidence of that.
With my
He actually
opportunities.
publicly said this. I think it's just a foregone conclusion. It takes no time. I mean, he was actually snobby about it, that they should get rid of them because they're the source. Actually, flat out said they were the source. Never had that science. But if you questioned them, you were questioning the science.
Right. And
Not
then you
him.
You'd get canceled too.
Yeah. Oh, big
Yeah, but
easy.
jet-
100%.
got
You're
deplatformed.
endangering the lives of others with your lies.
Right.
You know.
With your crazy theories.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
kick you off Twitter.
They could
kick
hurt
you off
other
Twitter
people
and all
because
kinds of shit. Yeah.
you're not doing what we're telling you to. I mean, it's just, and all you're doing is asking questions and discussing it and wanting it explained better.
The big ivermectin thing. I remember that. That was a big deal.
Ivermectin.
Ivermectin.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of markets, I was shopping the other day, and there's this Filipina. She asked the lady,
How much was she?
Where do you have the Farmer John cheese? Nobody knew what the hell she was talking about. Farmer John.
Parmesan cheese?
Yeah, there you go. You got.
I'm married to a Filipino. What the fuck, dude? I knew it right off the bat. Are you kidding? She didn't speak in real English. But she didn't have to.
I heard
It's like a
that
secret
the other
language
day.
between.
I thought that was funny. Yeah, that's like
It is pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. Mhm.
Farmer John.
Farmer John.
Hey, I have Farmer John cheese actually.
There
Yeah,
probably is a
Maybe
Farmer
make
John
some
cheese.
pasta. Maybe
There's
I'll make
got
some
to be a
pasta
Farmer
tonight.
John cheese somewhere, you know.
Yeah, there you
Farmer
go.
John pasta.
With tomato sauce and maybe some sausage or something.
Yeah.
I'll have to. Next time I'm down in Florida, I'll ask Joy, do you have any Farmer John cheese?
Oh, I don't think she actually says that, but I just recognize the accent, my brother. What did you just say, Lon? I was going to look it up.
What?
Ivermectin.
No.
No.
No, we're talking about pasta. I'd say
Hydroxychloroquine.
no.
What?
Pasta sauce.
No, I was talking about
Parmesan
making pasta.
cheese.
Yeah, it was some.
Yeah.
That was the last thing I was talking about.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella. I gotta
Oh,
go shopping.
I got it.
Cool.
Oh, good. You know the
Got
12
to
inch
kickstart it
doors?
once in a while.
They're not making them any longer.
What?
Okay, Farmer John is a well-known California-based pork and meat brand, famous for products like breakfast sausage, bacon, and
And
Dodger
cheese.
dogs, owned by Smithfield Foods. So
Well,
Farmer John.
Michigan used to have Farmer Jack's.
There's their website, Farmer John. So fresh, so flavorful, so California. The last
Remember
part, just,
those,
the last part ruins the whole
Lon?
thing. Huh?
Farmer Jack's Market?
No, I do not.
No, I'm asking Lon.
Do you remember Farmer Jack's Market? Lon, do you remember Farmer Jack's
Sounds
Market?
vaguely familiar, but
Yeah,
not
it was
gonna say
mostly in the 70s, early 80s, and they went out of business.
oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Really? They have a website.
Well,
They're a local family-owned grocery, making in-store daily cold pressed juices, soups, and healthy prepared meals. Home of the 4-day juice power cleanser. They are in Florida. 2249 Laurel Lane, North Fort Myers, Florida.
Farmer Jack's, huh?
Farmer Jack's Market, they're actually called.
At least that Friendly Owls that all closed. That's too bad. Those were kind of cool. You guys got Piggly Wigglies, don't you?
Sounds pretty good. It's 4.5 on Google.
Oh, 4.5.
It must be good. I would drive all the fuck up there. Let's see how far that is. Oh, it's in Florida. Yeah, what does that mean? Let me see. From home. There we go. It's only 2 hours and 39 minutes. If I take toll roads. Actually, 241 if I don't. So, yeah. It's way on the other side of the state. But that's what's funny. It's on the other side of the state and a little south of me. So it's a big state.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you got Publix.
I never go to that side. If I went to that side, I'd have to go down and visit Brenda. Or is it up? Brenda in the channel? I forget what
she went to bed, I think. Although she tricks me every time.
I forget. Yeah, I know. She's just testing us. Are they talking about me?
So yeah, I'm leaving, and then
I know. I came back. I can't remember. Cape Coral? Does it sound right for her?
Yep. No.
Does it? Because if it is, that's like Fort Myers.
I don't know, but
What, you can't hear me? What are you doing there? How come you're not answering me, Art? You've met Brenda.
Yeah.
Does that
I know
sound like
Brenda. She's not here.
I asked you a question, you dick.
What about Brenda? Cape Coral?
Coral, does that sound right to you?
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds right. And she's around that area.
Well, that's Fort Myers. That's exactly where Farmer Jack's Market is. So she would know all about it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we'll need to question her about Farmer Jack's. Maybe it's as good as a Buc-ee's.
No way.
Yeah, no. You know what? That's actually saying something like that can actually cause fights.
Get cancer.
Buc-ee's has like a rabid following. Have you noticed that? The people that go there just fucking love it. Can't stop talking
Is that
about
true,
it.
Art?
Buying their dolls and putting them on the air live, and
yeah,
talked about Buc-ee's forever. And Don stopped showing up in the program, so because of that, Buc-ee's kind of died away. So thank God. How far is Buc-ee's from your place, Artie?
Oh, it's about a half hour, 45 minutes.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one about that far from here when they put that one up in Fort Pierce. Yeah. Right now it's like, you haven't been to Buc-ee's? What's up by fucking Daytona? No.
Yeah.
The way he said that was hilarious.
What the fuck? You know how many businesses are between here and there? You think I gotta drive that far to go to a fucking giant gas station that has good brisket? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, they got more than that. They got a whole
dude, it's like a 2-hour ride. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
To go to a fuel stop. No matter how nice it is.
Might be worth it.
I would stop there if I was passing by. If I was going to say St. Augustine or some shit, but I'm not making a trip just for that.
Yeah. Well, if you love fudge, they got it.
Well, I don't like the way you said that. If you like fudge, they'll pack it for you.
Yeah, especially Bill. Yeah.
Can you pack that fudge a little tighter in there? I'd like a little more in there. Oh, and by the way, you know what else I like to have?
I get hard on every time I see hot wings. Oh boy!
I mean, there's hot wings. They probably have those.
Hot wings. And they got little tchotchkes and knickknacks.
Patty wax.
Did you say tchotchkes?
Tchotchkes, but that's what he means.
Tchotchkes, dude.
Tchotchkes, but it's okay. You
Yeah.
can say it every once in a
Tchotchkes.
while.
Well, you know,
Not
like Coach
Tchotchkes.
and Coke Brothers.
Too
and
funny.
Koch
There's
Brothers.
Scotch trees. You grow Scotch out of them.
Scotch trees. I think that
Farmer
was funny.
John cheese. Yeah.
Cheese.
Tchotchkes.
Tchotchkes.
We give away tchotchkes as gifts when people do things for the first time this season in
Yep.
bowling in a sanctioned league. Oh, your first 260. Oh, and you get a tchotchke.
Yeah.
Actually, they're a little
Usually
tight
small.
on them. It's, they've actually limits to give. You got to do something better than that, like maybe a 700 series or probably your first 600 series. I'd imagine. Of course, 300 and 800, but those are USBC awards. First time you get one in a sanctioned league, you get a ring.
A ring. Oh,
After that,
boy.
you have to pay for it for every subsequent 300, which is only makes sense. Like Paul's probably had 125 of them. It's probably more, 300. I don't know. He was a pro bowler at one point. He actually held in the finals. National, I forget what they call it, but it was on television. It was on TV at the time. 2 years in a row, he came in second.
Wow.
Yeah, but he held the record for the most consecutive strikes on national television.
Sounds like my comedy
There
career.
was no 300 in there. One was like this, like from the second frame of the first game all the way to it was. I forget how many frames it was, but it was a record. Yep. Got broke later. It's a good bowler. But that would be ridiculous to give him a ring every time he got a fucking 300.
Wow. There you go. Well, kind of like the World Series or Super Bowl, you get a ring.
That's a little bigger.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's not rolling
Well,
12 strikes.
Their fingers are so big, you'd have to put gigantic holes in the balls. They'd probably take that 12-pounder and throw it like it's nothing down the alley.
Who are you talking
Well, what is the heaviest bowling ball?
about? Well, there's old timers that claim they had 16-pound balls. I doubt they were, but typically 15 is what people.
Oh wow, 15. Ooh.
That's what mine's 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you get older, you might get more comfortable dropping to a 14.
Yeah.
Look, you might lose some velocity as you get older, but you gotta worry about momentum when you figure it all out, because you start dropping down into the 12s and 11s, whatever. You're not getting that kind of impact on those pins. You're not going to get nearly the same pin action, and it's gonna hurt your game. I don't think you can plow them all down, but you can't undershoot. So anyway, it's all about placement, really.
Right.
People get strikes with 8-pound balls, but it's way harder. You got to place it just right. It's not how hard you do it. All these young idiots, they go in these underweight balls and wing them down there like they're shooting out of a cannon. It's like, idiot. That's not what bowling is. You lay the ball, you roll the ball.
Right.
I've done that.
You can roll it fast. Like, there's guys, man, they've got 30-mile-an-hour throws. 28s anyway. That's pretty fast on a bowling ball out of somebody's hand. You'll see, like, my mechanic, he's 60, pretty good sized kid, and taller than me. He used to weigh more than me, not anymore. But when he bowls, he swings his arm completely back. The ball comes completely back and above his head, back here, and he lays it down perfectly without a thunk on the floor after that full of his swing. So he's getting some high miles. It's hard to be about 25, 26. So, but you don't have to play like that. Then you'll have a woman in the league that's got a higher average than him, and she's got 70% his ball speed or less.
Right.
It's just because it's placement, it's the right weight, and you just learn to do it right. Now, which do you think is better? Depends, I guess, how aggressive you are.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's like a little guy like me. I don't have.
You could probably do an 8-9-pound ball.
Yeah. Well, I've got a 10 and an 8.
10 is great, and as long as it's right for your fingers.
Yep. I got it. My grandfather bought me that ball.
You can still
Peepaw.
You can still swing it, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's about
It's been a
placement.
while since I bowled. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that
long.
ball probably sucks. You really should. If it's that old, you should bring it to a shop, pro shop, and have them. They actually boil it out, all the old oil and dirts and this and that, and then refinish it. You know, they make it nice, like it's new,
Okay.
and it's not particularly expensive, and it'll totally change how you bowl.
Oh, okay. Well, good point.
Some of the older balls are so full of contaminants that the belts won't even pick
Good
them up.
night, Brenda.
They're like
Again.
annoying. We have to tell people not to use them because they don't get returned. Then they slow other people down. Like a ball has to come behind it, something to get it going, you know, or it blocks them. If you got kids next door and they got lighter balls, because the 2 lanes share one ball return. Was that Brenda?
Yeah, Brenda just said good night.
Hey, Brenda. Yeah,
I
She was
didn't-
there. Brenda, what town are you in? Where you at?
Where you
Where
at,
you
girl?
Where
Yo,
you
Brenda,
at?
where you at?
We were talking about you. You probably weren't around.
Mhm.
Or she told us we weren't watching.
Yeah. Don't you
Oh.
remember you old
Never.
fart? Yeah. I already told you.
Port Charlotte. Okay. All
Port
right.
Charlotte. Okay.
All right. That actually
Yeah,
even
that's-
sounds nice. Port Charlotte.
Yeah, it sounds better than Cape Coral or
Yeah.
Coral Gables or Boca Raton,
Wow.
Deerfield Beach. Yeah.
What's wrong with these areas that you're talking about?
Lake Latana.
Okay, Port Charlotte
Hakuna
is
Matata.
it's just a little north of Fort Myers, by the way. just to be clear, it's not next to it like Cape Coral or part of it like Cape, because that's what Cape Coral looks like. It's part of it. It's actually a little drive, but it's same area. They're on the other side of the harbor. Yep. So let's do from Port Charlotte to Fort Myers or Cape Coral.
So, Bill, how's the housing market down there? Is it has
It's
it got
great. How's yours? I don't know. What do you mean?
well? I
Housing
mean,
market, I think.
are there areas where the
Oh, they're an hour apart. Okay. Yeah. That's
Are
kind of
there,
long. I guess that's a long little drive.
areas that have affordable housing there where I'm not spending like $250,000
Yeah, they're
for a
called
house?
trailers.
Trailers?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what kills you is the lot rent.
Well,
Lot
it
rent
depends
is-
on where you go. You know what you do. You
Yeah,
might even be
that's-
able to find yourself a piece of land somewhere off beat trail that allows it in that area in that one place. I mean, it's going to be a nice upfront cost, but if that's what you want, you know, do it in an area that doesn't usually get hit, which could be anywhere. We haven't been hit with a real strong one here.
Right,
That's just a suggestion. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really looked.
right.
How
Yeah,
much you're thinking
I-
of spending? Are you
Like
going to
I
rent?
s-
Or are you going to buy a house?
Oh, I want to buy a house
Okay.
because I've been, lately I've been looking at western Nebraska, and it seems housing is a lot more affordable up there because a lot of people are moving out of those ag towns, and there are a lot of older homes, but they're not wrecked, but they're nice enough to retire in. I just don't know
What kind
the-
of a range are you talking about for a home to buy?
somewhere around 100,000.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
This 900 square under air, 1,200 total with the garage, 2-bedroom, 1 bath is like 260.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
So
going to say,
you're
I
not-
don't
you're
get
not
a
getting much
condo
smaller.
around there.
You're not getting smaller than that, in this
Yeah.
area. So,
Yeah. I don't think you can get a condo even around there for 100K.
Yeah.
Actually, I've seen some 800 square foot houses. Actually, now that I think about it,
Yeah.
they just seem so small.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
Hello.
Not to you.
Good.
So no. Now that's not to say there aren't areas that are less, but 100,000 is kind of. I mean, now you're back to manufactured home territory. And
Yeah.
you can with that.
Mhm.
You could do better than that, and it all depends. You shop. There's a lot of them that aren't that ridiculously priced, and you may be able. Sometimes they go for sale on their own land.
Uh-huh.
I've seen that. You know,
All right. Yeah, that
I mean, there's something to be said about being in the middle of services that you don't have to worry about. It's like being in
Mhm.
a condo. I mean, you talk about the lot rent and all like that, but what are you going to do? You could buy a condo.
right.
You know,
Mhm.
I mean, I think the market's starting to tighten a little bit now. Anyway, it's going down a little bit.
Right.
You
Mhm.
might be able to get a small condo and not viewing the ocean or anything. For less. I don't know about
Right.
I mean, all you got to do is Zillow it, but
Well, and
not
then
around here though. Not right now.
yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You don't have to work tomorrow, Art?
Nope. Don't have to work tomorrow. So we'll stay a little longer. And it seems like the views are picking up a little bit. It's fluctuating.
Well, probably a lot of people are watching Dominic's thing if he's doing
Yeah, that is true
a thing
too.
for Ari. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll shut it down in a minute or so, and we'll yeah. So yeah, go over there and to the GoFundMe, throw a few bucks and help him out. Ari's a cool guy. He used to come on live show, and I used to go over to Matt's show. He's always on Matt's show, so pretty cool guy. Yeah. Anybody heard?
Okay, I just did a search in the
Yes?
Port St. Lucie area on Zillow, maxing out at $100,000.
Did you find something?
No, Art said I was asking.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Here's
want
one.
to be close to you, Bill.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it defaulted to that because I have an account. Sorry, I could pick a different area. But you asked my area. That actually was part of your question originally. Here's one for
Okay.
69,999. Here's a 35,000. It looks like it's not bad. Want to see it?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, this is only 35 grand. Where is it at? I mean, I know the names of some of these places.
Oh yeah, in the hood. Yeah. Meth Alley.
No, they're nice neighborhoods. They're
Renegade
all fine. They're all
Meth
senior
Alley.
neighborhoods. You're not going to see shit. Nobody's going to bother you.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it looks like a manufactured home. It's old school.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's got a
nice.
carport. It's fine. Look at the interior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
That's
good.
100K.
35.
35,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pre-manufactured.
Mm.
Yeah, you see the panels. Yeah, it's like a double.
How far away is that from your house, Bill?
Hold on.
Did you get all the furniture and stuff?
Casa Road.
It's in Port St. Lucie. It's
Yeah.
it's
got a sweet.
That's smaller than my apartment. Jesus.
yeah. Well, he said under 100,000, dude. This
Yeah.
came up.
No,
I
that's
said the price.
35,000. You should be able to get a place twice that size for 70,000. Then
No, you can get places that are nicer for 70. In fact, I'll show you. Because there is.
I'll
one.
take that place. 35K. Shit, I can write him a check for that.
Well, that's
Let's
what
go.
I said. That would be,
write him a check. Fuck
be
it.
fine
Write
for
him
him.
fucking financing.
Yeah,
Write him a
here's
check
the
for
one
that.
that's probably a little nicer for 70.
Oh,
That's 70.
okay.
69.
And it's in the same neighborhood. That's the same street, Don Quixote.
Right.
Does it actually have a garage?
I don't know.
It's got carport.
It's got
probably.
pretty nice kitchen.
Oh, carport.
Yeah, I like that kitchen. Yeah.
Pretty
It
nice
has
size,
open format.
nice size
Kidding.
open living room. You got
Mm-hmm.
how many beds? I got to take a look.
It's
Oh,
How many
just-
square
that's
feet?
been done. That's been done recently. It's all full size, so you know.
Yeah. I
you got
like the shower.
You
Yeah.
got two. You got two beds. Man.
Walk-in shower. That's good.
It's two
Yeah,
beds.
cool. Nice sized bedroom.
Yeah,
Washer and dryer.
That's pretty tight. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
it's got.
Oh, it's on the
there's
canal. You
fishing.
can fly your drone out back like Bill the
Spanish
Drone
Lakes.
Reviewer.
Spanish Lakes is a well-established, one of the older communities
Right.
in the area. It's been around a long time.
And
Actually,
what's
I know
the-
I'm very familiar with them. They used to bowl at my place. Really large. I met a lot of them that lived in that place. It was a really large league. Plus, the owner leases a big chunk of land to these guys and help them to expand. The owner of the bowling center, so they just happened to pick one I'm very familiar with. But they all liked living there. So,
Okay.
1979. Okay, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. 55 plus active adult community.
Oh, active. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hey now.
Hey, now.
Get some
It's
of that
only
active adult
770
action.
square feet, though. So you'd have to try to fit in that.
Woo!
That's bigger than my apartment.
Well, but the cheaper one was bigger. Just saying.
What's the lot rent?
The HOA is $975 a month.
There you go.
There you go.
That's the HOA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, they gotta get you somehow.
But I better take care of it. That's for sure. For that kind of money.
Yeah. Well,
That
you know.
means they're totally responsible for all of it. The
Oh
grass.
yeah, my grass better be immaculate at all times.
70,000. You know, and
No, that's a lot of
get
money.
the payments that are pretty darn cheap.
Because you know what is the lot rent? You know, you're right.
Well, the HOA. Did you say 900 and something for the HOA?
Yep.
That's a lot rent included. I almost guarantee it.
No.
It's
Homeowners
association fee plus the lot rent. There's no way they have a $900 association fee a month on a $70,000 house. There's no fucking way.
$975 monthly.
Yeah, that's the whole kebang. I promise you, there's no way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
It's not enough for a lot rent, dude.
900.
It's not.
You might. I don't know your area, but around here it's double what you pay normally.
Well, maybe it does include it because look, they're showing. Yeah, but they're talking about your loan on the
loan and all that. Yeah.
But the HOA fees, no, they're just showing $975 and other costs, which is other costs must be electric or something. You gotta put,
yeah, that's true.
They're hitting you for $400 a month on the payment.
So $1,500 a month. But if you bought it, if you bought it outright, there's 400. Boom.
There you go.
Now you're down to
70. Well, I guess you could if I take a loan out of my 401k. I guess
this is 12.
That's true.
Without that, it's only $1,200. You know, $1,100 actually, $1,105. You can afford that, Artemis. Yeah. There you go. Just come up.
That's a lot for the lot rent, man. I don't know. You, like I said, you live there, so you know better than I do. But that just sounds like a lot for lot rent.
This includes.
How big is this lot we talking here?
It includes a lot of stuff. I don't know what it includes. I mean, maybe it includes the water. Maybe it includes their sewer. But I'm sure it does include their sewer.
Yeah, it includes
sewer tax. Hey, don't forget, us with homes, it's very common to have more than 1,000. I mean, well, this home, if I did do what I did, if I were to list it right now, the new owners would probably pay around $5,000 a year just for property tax.
Yeah.
This little house, a 3-bedroom house with a 2nd bathroom is more like $7,000 a year. So now when you start talking about HOA fees, rentals, and whatever, like at $975, it's not a lot. It's $12,000, and just my fucking taxes alone. I mean, my taxes alone would be, $550, $600. Let alone insurance.
Yeah.
But it's not. I pay about $1,100 a year right now.
Take that.
Yeah, because of how cheap the house was when I bought it, and if it goes up just a little bit more in the assessment value than her. Right now, it's only using my homestead. So if it goes up so it's really low. If it goes up a little bit more, her homestead's going to kick in, and we're going to pay even less, which is, I think, pretty cool.
Cool.
School taxes, though, you got to pay them. That's the thing.
Right.
Oh, so they break out school taxes from property taxes?
Well, there's different mill rates on each of the different line items and like that. And yes, the payment is proportioned. to the different
Gotcha.
things, and they spell it out for you. You know.
Yeah, our school tax is included in the property tax.
Oh yeah.
It's not broken out. It's
Well, no. If you look at the bill, they'll see that there's an amount.
Mhm.
Oh, you're saying they break it out?
I
in the
don't pay.
bill?
I don't pay it
Fair enough.
separate. No, I pay one payment.
Mhm.
And, so anyway, that's not a bad house for that kind of money.
Yeah.
The
How much-
$35,000 one's starting to sound better. Is
That
that
one
on the
too?
HOA too?
Same place. It's on the
Oh,
same
it's in the
street.
same. Yeah, but was it in
Same
the same
area.
development?
Yeah.
Was it-
I think it was the same
Oh.
street.
Yeah. It was probably a few blocks.
So you're not buying the property; you're just renting the property.
Yeah.
You're buying the.
You're
Trailer.
buying the house, but you're
Yeah,
renting,
renting
the
the property.
Right.
I mean, technically, you could buy a piece of land that they accept these things on, and you can have it
Right.
moved someday if you wanted to.
There you go. Hmm.
They'd probably rather buy it from you than have you do that. They just rent it themselves. But
Well, it's interesting how they even got the place or who's selling it. Is it a former owner selling it, or is it the?
Mhm.
Is it the?
well, it could be the daughter of the dead former owner too.
Yeah,
Well, that's
that
probably
was-
most likely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens
Yeah.
quite a bit. Yeah.
They inherited that. And
That makes sense. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
now, would it work for my honey's only 42 years old? Will she qualify?
Yeah,
I'm
she can
open-
live there. She can live there because it'd be in your name.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
She could be my caregiver too.
I'm,
All right, that's just weird. Just shut up.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I need another sponge bath, honey. Yeah.
Okay, I limited to manufactured, up to 100,000, and lots and lands. Let's see. Oh, what's that? It's pretty nice. Here's one that's 89.
Ooh.
That's
Oh.
right on some water. It's pretty nice, actually.
Arts Drone Entertainment and House Hunting.
Yeah, and
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just
Funny.
saying, there's purchases. Like you said, though, it depends how much they're gonna want a month. You know.
Well, that seems to be the problem.
Yeah,
I
'cause
cut you a check for that house, but then I got to pay $1,000 a month for freaking lot rent. Fuck you.
Well, yeah, you got to do that.
Fuck yeah.
You got to do that. Taxes have
Gotta
to be
do
paid.
that,
Water,
dude.
sewer, all that shit has to be paid.
Woo.
You don't pay that much where you live right now.
Water,
I
sewer?
think-
No, where I live, it's about, depends on the month, but it comes out to maybe $800-900 a year
Right.
So, for my water and sewer for us two. You know,
Right.
but they do take care of it. I had a float go bad.
Yeah, I remember.
Float switch in the tank, and they came out and fixed it. So, and then I didn't like the job they did, and they came out and they fixed that because it wasn't working. I knew it was going to happen too. I told them, and so they had to come back and fix it. But it's fine now, and it's free. And they're pretty friendly. They're all right.
Oh shoot.
Here, check out this one, Eddie.
Yeah.
Let's get your juices flowing for
Yeah,
this beauty.
right.
For this beauty on the.
Get all hot and bothered and yeah.
All right, then don't go nuts now.
Honey,
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. All right, here it is.
you better get your K1 visa.
Yeah, Brenda, that's what I'm saying. It's like HOA and a condo or
Wow.
Oh,
Please
Brenda's
don't.
still here. Brenda might have a room for you to rent.
yeah,
Yeah,
trailer. It's like
Okay, Art, did you show it or not?
Yes.
$1,000
There it is.
a month to live
Okay.
in a free
Here it is.
prefab.
Look at this. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Then we get a big storm and it floods. Oh boy.
Yeah, this was put here in 1999, dude. Okay, so
Oh.
I think it's been okay. Those other ones were even older. You know, we don't get wiped away. I mean, fine. Complain. Come up with more money, homie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You
Come out
wanna-
of pocket, son.
You want bricks, you got to pay for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty nice
Yeah,
domicile.
nice kitchen. Nice
Once
dining
again,
room.
prefab.
Really? Oh yeah,
Prefab?
this is it. Oh yeah. I chose manufactured in my search
Oh, gotcha.
because it was going to be a waste. I mean, I didn't need to.
Not
that's
at that
all-
level. 100K.
Yeah, no, that's all that was going to show up anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Except maybe some hovel. I'll get rid of it. You know, and might just show some land patches you could buy. But like I said, if they're licensed, that they allow.
Ooh, I like that sun porch there.
Oh no, this is a nice house.
Yeah,
this,
it is,
look, yeah, it's on a
Right on
shared
the water.
what's that?
Pond.
Lagoon.
Oh, it's not a pond. It's a
Yeah.
it's long. You know what I'm talking about? It goes
Oh, yeah.
to fuck
A drainage
a canal. Thank you.
Canal?
It's a
canal.
canal.
There
Canal.
we go.
Yeah, it's a kennel.
Oh,
That's
yeah, got
next
it.
door is the
Yeah.
kennel. That's the kennel right there. No, that's the house. You know, it's not tiny. It's small property.
Yeah.
How big is this house? 800 square feet? What is it? Oh, 1,400. Now we're talking.
No, dude, 14.
Now we're talking.
It says
You're
here
getting into the zone.
1,400. It says here 1,421 feet.
No, now we're talking 1,400. They're including that enclosed porch, though, I bet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Savannah Club. Ooh, boy.
This is-
tennis court.
This would be a cheap one. Here's there's the clubhouse with the pool and the tennis courts. All right, you'll be doing that.
There you
A
go.
little tennis.
Ooh,
A bocce
they got
ball. Or is
bocce
it
ball.
horseshoes? Is that bocce or horseshoes?
I don't
Both.
know.
Could be
They got
both.
both. Yeah.
Could be both. There's probably pickleball here too. I would bet.
Pickleball,
Yeah, I won't use any of that.
Another pool. So there's more than
Yeah,
one
we'll use
pool.
that.
yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
look at this. But this is their reception area. This is a big community. Savannah Club. A
Uh-huh.
lot of people live here. Yeah. Yeah, it's well kept. This isn't just renting someplace somewhere. It's a community.
Yeah.
They do stuff in the club together. It was also one of the biggest leagues that I had working at that bowling center over there. You know,
And the guy that started it was a pretty good basketball player of the Globetrotters.
Savannah.
No, Meadowlark. Is on
Meadowlark.
Meadowlark Lane.
Yeah, Meadowlark Lane, yeah. Right down from Curly Junction.
Curly Joe,
All
yeah. Waka waka.
See now here the HOA is definitely separate from the rent because look,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see?
$310 a month HOA
Well, maybe
would
we
have
look
to
at
be.
it. It
would
might be
have to
only
be.
300.
$310 a month HOA. So that's not insane.
No.
Yeah, ooh, that's... Huh.
What's the total expenses? They give you that again?
No. Well, let me see.
That's
Throw
pretty
down or
reasonable.
no?
Oh, it's got this thing up here. Facts and features. Oh, or is it probably under payment calculator?
Payment calculator.
Yeah. We can have this is all pretty cool shit though. A lot here, and it's not that old at being a 99 either.
Yeah.
You know, payment.
Set that payment calculator.
Yeah, got your payment calculator.
$980 a month. Where's
Oh,
what?
$980 a month.
That's cheaper. That's cheaper than the other one.
Yeah,
Because
but
the
where's
claim number was retarded.
Yeah, but that's including principal and interest. So it's
Yeah.
400 something. What about the lot? There's got to be a. I'm sorry, but
No,
they're
the
not getting,
HOA fee is a lot.
this Zillow is not getting the right information.
Drop down. Do the drop down to HOA fee. See the drop down, Ariel?
Oh, yeah, 310.
Yeah, do the drop down from it. Yeah. Right next to it. Yeah.
$310 a month.
Oh, sorry. I was hoping it would. Wait a minute. what
No,
else
you
did
can
it say?
change this. You can change it if it's wrong. In other words, they're not. This is not. This can't. There's got to be some kind of rent. There's got to be rent. This is not right because
Well,
they're
it's right,
including.
utilities not included.
They're including a $504 a month payment on the house itself. So you're only talking about $476. Sorry, but that's no way. So it's not. It's
Well, they
missing.
got property taxes broken out too. The property taxes, $136.
Yeah, they got that. They're
Home
including
insurance was $30.
Yeah.
I don't know. If the HOA is only $300, now we're talking.
What is the lot rent? That is not it. Believe me, there's places that are not holes, but they're not great, and it's many times more than that. It's an expensive ordeal. Tax assessment.
How big is this house? 1,400. Huh?
Look at the
No, that
tax.
one's
All right, property taxes. That's cheap. Okay,
Yeah.
Cheap.
cheapity cheap, very cheap
Yeah.
actually. Listed for it's sold a few times. Wait, no, listed price change. Nobody's
so
buying
they're
it.
down. They were higher for a minute. Now they're back down again.
Well, they were asking all those, but they're just gonna
Yeah.
drop it.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. Back up. I saw estimate. Oh, rent. Okay.
Where?
Right where it says estimate.
Rent estimate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's market value, rent value of
Okay.
something. That doesn't
Yeah.
even count with
Gotcha.
this. That's not the lot.
Right.
If you were to rent this from somebody, that's what you would pay.
Contact that agent for me, Bill.
Yeah,
Yeah, waste this poor girl's time.
Yeah.
Let's
I
waste this
got
poor
a
girl's
little
time.
fella in Denver. Yeah, he's interested. Yeah.
Savannah
I love
Club, right? I know a bunch of people that live there actually.
Yeah, beautiful place. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they were nice.
Give my
They are
honey.
nice. I shouldn't say were nice. They didn't die.
Feel
Oh,
free
No,
thank
if
you.
it was honestly, if you could walk into the joint for $900 a month, I'd do it because that's
Yeah.
cheaper than what I pay right now for my apartment.
Oh yeah, same
A lot
here.
Yeah, but
cheaper.
that's not it. The rent's not in there, too. It's not even. That's not close.
The lot rent, yeah. But that 900 is some. There better be monthly BJs included. That's
Actually,
insane. As far as I'm
Zillow is
concerned.
just guessing stuff. It's not actually selling it. You know,
Yeah, you'd
it's
think they'd
reading
have the
listings.
listing
It's
though for the
scraping
rent.
listings. It's scraping. It makes mistakes.
I guess so.
Not bad. All right. So lot rents in Savannah Club and Port St. Lucie typically range from roughly $1,000 to $1,050 per month for property when the land is
There
leased.
you have it.
There you go.
That's just the
there
lot.
you go.
That's just the lot rent. Though older or alternative estimates in some sectors could vary. Yeah, there are older sections of that town that are like, that you probably get one for less. 60 or 50 or 40, whatever. But they've got a
My
brand.
ass for
I think
$1,000
there's
lot
Savannah
rent.
Club. They're on leased lots. The rest, hold on.
And another 300 in HOA on top of it. Yeah, kiss my ass. There ain't no way. I'll buy a plot and throw a double wide on it myself.
Yeah.
They come down to that and kiss my ass. They're crazy as hell. I'll go lay the plot myself. I'll go lay the pad myself. I know how to lay concrete. I'm kidding.
Yep.
I wouldn't do that. I'd pay somebody to do it. But still, it's just get out of here. You
Get
catch
out
a
of
decent double wide for probably 40 grand, 30 grand.
No, they're
A used one.
Yeah, I used one.
You catch them repoed because they get repoed like crazy. Double wides because they give everybody and their brother credit on these goddamn things. they give them credit like Joe Bob's easy double wide buy or whatever.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, they get repoed all the damn time.
Mm-hmm.
We got places around here.
That's another thing. I've been looking at lots up in Nebraska. I get them pretty cheap, where I could get a manufactured home or one of those, what they call it, expandable homes, where they come in and it looks like a canister. They you put the pad on, you plop it on, and it's almost like a transformer house. It just folds out, and all these rooms come out of it, and some of them are pretty darn nice. Yeah, and a lot cheaper than some of these like double wide homes. I kind of like the double wide homes, but yeah. I think I'm gonna call it quits in a couple minutes here, or a minute and a half, and
okay.
Yep. So
anyway,
Bill, I will break out the whiskey tomorrow night on your show.
Woo-hoo!
Just to celebrate 150 years of Colorado's birthday.
Too bad there wasn't something like cool and important going on. I'm kidding. Something worthwhile.
Thank everybody in the chat for coming. You all have a great weekend. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and take care. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Laters.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget Uncle Bill's Toys tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.